Hey guys, David from RV Wholesalers with
David from my mom. I don't know if that's how we want to start the show. I guess technically I'm kind of with RV Wholesalers.
Yeah, you're with RV Wholesalers, absolutely. Now I just want to welcome you to the RV show. If you're watching from home, that's great. If you're close, we'd love for you to come out and see us. We're at Lakeview, Delaware, Mansfield in the state of Ohio. We're also Honey Grove, Texas. So all stores are open. All stores are having incredible prices today. Interest rates are lower. Prices are lower.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of everything for you today too. We're going to be doing some how-to stuff, show you how to do things. We're going to have a lot of little informational videos about RVW and the special products that we offer. And of course, we're going to show you a ton of RVs. So we hope you'll call your friends, call your neighbors, call people you don't like, call everybody and have them tune in, watch, or head this way. We'd love to see you.
That's right. Call the people you don't like and send them to another RV dealer.
Oh,
They'll
that's
be
good.
very, very disappointed
Yeah.
when they don't do that. Send them here. Maybe you'll get them on your side. There'll be people you like all of a sudden because they like you because you send them to RV Wholesalers.
Exactly. There you go.
So what are you most excited about today?
You know what? It's an incredible time to buy an RV.
Yeah.
Especially a stock RV. We just had a price. We were just notified there's a big price increase coming. We've already got it on 2 lines, and it was big. Like the one line, the cheapest was $350, and it went up to $1,000.
Wow.
And then another line just came out. The cheapest is $1,100, going up to over $3,000.
Yowza.
It's for steel and aluminum.
Okay.
So it's real.
Wow.
And the cool thing is, none of our stock RVs have it.
Have that. Okay.
And also for all the other lines, if you get your order in before that price increase, you're price protected. So, I mean, it really is an incredible time to buy an RV right now.
And we've gone through incredible times to buy RVs. And this is, like you said, we're getting back into another time.
You know, and then we worked with the factory. We've got some great discounts for folks also. 2024s, literally, you can make an offer.
Okay.
2025s, we have between 500 and an extra 1,000 off, which is over already huge discounts. We have special interest rates. Working with the banks, got some coupons from them, which, you know, pick yourself up. The bank gave someone a discount.
Right,
you never hear of that. So there's just all kinds of great stuff, you know, and truly right now is an incredible time to buy an RV.
So you talk about all of this great things, and people might want more information. How about, can we ease their mind now? Because I know a lot of people will hear about this and be like, I don't want to call because I don't want them to pressure me into buying something. Can we ease their mind now that this RV Wholesalers isn't into that?
We don't pressure, no. And the really cool thing is you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for the decision.
Right.
That's a long time. You know, most dealers are like, oh, you got 3 hours. And no, you know, and of course we're going to fight for people even after Monday with the factories.
Right.
But we were able to talk the factories into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, again, which is unheard of. And if you're a dealer watching, we were not able to talk the factories into that.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
The factory did not agree to any of that.
That's awesome. All right. Well, I say we get right into stuff.
Let's do it.
All right. Here we go. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Mitch Eilerman with RV Wholesalers and Dave McCurry here today. We're getting ready to go through a Forester. This is a brand new 2025. The model that you're looking at is a 2251 LE. This is going to be on a Ford chassis. So let's just start a little bit on the outside.
On the outside. Right? First of all, you got everything you need.
You do.
Obviously, you don't need to get a vehicle to pull this.
That's right.
That's what Class C is. It's kind of stupid. You can see what's happening here, but I like to point that out. Everything you need right here.
When it's compact, it's only just over 24 foot. So that's the nice thing about it. You got power awning. It's easy for, you know, pretty much anybody to get in and out of places. You know, it's not intimidating, really big. People think of motorhomes as monster.
Right.
You know, my wife could drive it. You know, it's very simple to use. So.
Well, and I've mentioned on past shows that for a while in my past, I drove a big FedEx truck.
Oh, okay.
And leading up to that, I'd never driven a truck like that. They walked me through a week of of training, which I didn't really need. And before I knew it, I was zipping around Columbus, Ohio in that thing. And that was before backup cameras and all that. So you have no problem driving this thing around.
Yep, absolutely. So, I mean, just starting a little bit on the outside, you've got a power awning, LED lights. Come back here a little bit. You got extra storage here, right?
Yep.
JBL speakers on the exterior, and then you've got backup camera and everything else on the back. Let's slide on the inside, and we'll take a look at the inside features as well.
And I love also, and I point this out a lot, it's got a plug back here, so you can drain anything. If you put wet clothes in there, or even if you're out here partying and you throw a bunch of ice in there with drinks, it can all drain out. And
it's like a plastic material, so it's like a cooler.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, you can utilize it as a cooler, same way with this one up here as well. So.
Right. Yeah, jump on in there. That way you don't have to look at the back of us. You know what I'm talking about. You don't want to see that. All right, here we are. Well, it feels, we just talked about how it's cooler outside.
Oh, yeah.
They got the heat on in here, and it actually feels kind of good, even though we like it cool outside.
Yeah, they've got it running and everything. So, yeah, let me just start up top here. So,
get out your way
basically, you've got a full bed up top. You've got a TV that'll come over side, you know, so you can watch it up here as well as over here as well.
Yeah.
Then you got, you know, down below, you get your driver and passenger seat, your screen, and then you got your backup camera on the monitor.
Look at
as
that.
well.
That's pretty impressive on the rear view mirror. That obviously you're not using it as a mirror because unless you just want to see people sitting behind you, you're not going to use that as a mirror.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, Sarah wants to know how long can you finance one of these for?
Sarah wants to know how long we can finance one of these for. That's a good question.
Yeah, it's a great question. So for qualifying individuals, this is going to be over 50,000. So anything over 50,000, you're going to be able to go out 20 years, so 240 months. So makes payments really affordable. What's nice about loans in the RV industry is they're considered simple interest, right? So you could throw extra money at it, goes right to the principal loan, or you can back that off, make the minimum payment, you know, around Christmas time, or if you get in a pinch or something like that. So very flexible on your RV loans.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to hear.
Bob wants to know how many this one sleeps.
So you can sleep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 6.
Yeah, we haven't even got to the bed back here yet. They must be liking it. They've seen this much. They're already, all right, how many can I fit in there? So yeah, you can fit 6 in here, 2 up there. This obviously breaks down into a bed, and you'll see the bedroom behind us here in just a second.
Yep, absolutely. And then you've got your switches over here and everything. So you've got, you know, your onboard generator, how to turn your different, you know, check your water tanks and fills and everything else. So let's,
Some more storage here. You got your, where you can hang some clothes. Obviously you can put shoes in here. You can put folding clothes down here. But here's the bedroom. So you got your bed here. I'm assuming this is like about the queen size, it looks like.
Yeah, like a queen size bed, that's correct.
Yeah.
Walk around.
It's fold out.
That folds in.
Or not a fold out, but a slide. And then right here behind you is where the bathroom is. So I like this. You got the sink outside of where the shower. Let's sneak a peek in there. Shower and the toilet. It's not a wet shower, so you don't have the toilet inside the shower. But you got that. You got this outside. So while somebody's in there taking a shower, you can be out here getting ready for the day. Great plan. I love that in any type of house.
Yeah, nice fridge.
Yeah, good size fridge. Press it open. So you go. That's your freezer. I like the freezer comes out like this. Yeah, that's great that it pulls out like that.
Yep,
Not
and
just
then that
door
just
dropping.
opens up both. So you got French doors. Give you a ton of space there.
Yeah. So there you go. You got what is it, 3-burner?
Three-burner cooktop. And what they've done here is they've put a microwave down below. So it is a convection microwave with an air fryer. So instead of, you know, taking up a microwave spot and an oven spot, they've just done where you can bake and everything right at your microwave. It gives you extra storage up top.
Right.
Nice. I like how they did that too.
Yeah. I like the, not that it matters really, but I like the backsplash here. It's like retro 70s feel. And I was born in 71, so brings back memories. All right, so a smaller sink, but you know we're in a smaller Class C, but this feels good. Here's what I think. I'm always like, I know it looks good on TV. I wish people could see it like in person. So I would tell you right now, if you're anywhere near an RV wholesalers and you're interested, take some time, get down. Even if it's a road trip for a half a day, get down and walk through some of these things because they are nice. They're fun to walk through. They're fun to imagine yourself in and maybe end up in one.
Yep, absolutely.
So, yeah, we're going to get on to the next one. Oh, real quick, I don't know if I mentioned, there's storage underneath these things, too.
Yep, you got pull-out storage underneath, so it gives you extra space. So, for a compact unit, just over 24 foot, you've got a ton of storage in here.
You've probably got more storage than you may need for a smaller vehicle like this. So this is good. This is good. And more storage is always good. So get on down and either that or give us a call. We will get you in one of these. All right, David and Mitch again, standing outside this Forest River. What is this one?
This is a 2026 Forest River Cardinal, and this one's called the 33 Chef.
Say that again?
Chef. C-H-E-F, like you're going to cook, right?
Yeah.
So this is a newer floor plan. It's really,
I haven't heard about this one.
Yeah, when we get inside, you'll really get to check it out. But yeah, let's start with some of the features on the outside. Obviously, this is a fifth wheel, right? As far as length goes, total length's 38 foot 2 inches. You got dual power awnings, right? So basically, almost the whole side of the coach feels like it's covered, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I'm assuming people know this, but obviously these awnings aren't out as far as they could go.
Right.
How far out do they go?
Well, yeah, they'll come out probably almost all the way out. I would say, we're halfway right now.
Okay.
So just to give you a good idea there.
Yeah.
I think their steps are really cool. Have you noticed how these are?
Yeah,
they're almost
nice. I haven't.
Step resistance, so it's a 4-step versus a 3.
It's textured.
Yep.
So yeah, you said step resistant. I think you mean slip resistant.
Slip resistant.
Last thing you want is a set of steps that's step resistant. It kind of defeats the purpose if they're resistant to steps.
You're probably going to fall.
Yeah.
I knew a guy one time walked out on one and they fell down. So
yeah.
No names mentioned. Slide back here a little bit.
Was he holding the camera?
Yeah, he might have been holding the camera. He might be filming us today.
The camera, yeah, that's all we worried about. Was the camera okay?
You got a 2-inch receiver on the back. So you put a rack back there, different accessories and everything there. So that's nice to have already built to the frame. So.
And I'll tell you, like we have a rack for just our RV, and they are super handy.
You like them?
Yeah. I mean, so much. You can, especially now that they've got bags that you can put the stuff in, fasten it down, opens up so much space on the inside. So that's a good thing having that back there. That you can throw a rack on there.
Yeah, I didn't even recognize they even put a 4-pin plug back here.
Okay.
So that's really nice too.
Yeah.
So I did recognize it does have auto leveling. So it will level itself. We just push the button. I can't wait anymore. Let's get in the inside because
I'm excited to check
really
this
cool.
out. I've not seen this one before.
Yeah, it's a really, really awesome layout.
They've got my favorite blinds in here. I love these blinds.
Yep, I call them zebra blinds.
Yeah. Yeah, another one that's just super, super open. This is great.
So let's just start as we come in, right? So this is a rear kitchen model, center living area, which has been extremely popular, especially even in like destination trailers too, like park models where people are staying in them full time and everything. I think why everybody likes it so much is the separation, right? So you got your own living room, you got your separate kitchen area, and then bedroom and bathroom. So I mean, what's your thoughts on the setup?
It does feel it feels separate. Like I'm in the living room now, and I'm not in the living room and the kitchen. The kitchen is when I come over and step into the kitchen. So just this little bit of separation here makes it feel totally different. This table, I haven't seen a table like this before. This is awesome. I've seen a table like this, but not in an RV. I love these chairs, kind of like these bar stool type chairs.
Taller top.
Yeah, it's higher.
Too.
And that's when I go to a restaurant and somebody asks me, you want a table or a high top? I always pick a high top. Just for some reason, I just prefer that. Yeah, this is awesome. This makes me want to put a high top in my house. Like in my house, I never thought about it until I saw it in here just now. That's pretty smart. Big old refrigerator back here. Oh, we got it. Secured for travel.
Keep that, for travel.
Yeah. So
side by side, right? So you got left side's going to be your freezer, and right side will be your full fridge.
Yep. Still packed up.
A lot of counter space on this layout.
Yeah,
too,
look at all this back here. You got all that counter space. You know, we talked about storage in the back with a rack. I can tell right now there's a lot of storage in here, including, obviously, in this kitchen. I mean, if I open all this, let me open all this. I can't open this. I guess I can.
Yeah, then you got some.
I mean, everything. Holy moly. You got.
Look at everything behind you.
Yeah. There might be more storage in here than there is in my kitchen at home. And
then you got all your drawers down below too, right?
Yeah. Under the stove, under the sink. Yeah, you're going to have no problem storing foods. I mean, you might get to the point where you even need to store something in here that's not food related or kitchen related. I think you could do that because this is plenty of storage.
Residential microwave's nice too.
Yeah.
Right?
Big old microwave. You got a good sized stove top, 3 burner stove top, and a good sized oven. I like the the windows up here above the slide.
Yeah.
Those are great to let in some extra light.
Well, let's swing over to this side because what's really cool too that we haven't really got into yet
look at that.
is the desk.
Uh-huh.
Right? So what is one big thing in since COVID, right? A lot of people can work from home or mobily, right?
Right.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
Right? So they've got their workstation here, they can see the country, and they can work anywhere.
Yeah.
And that's gotten so popular.
And you know, something like this, if you're entertaining, you know, obviously a desk for work, that's the first thing that comes to mind. But you take this chair out, and you're entertaining people coming in, grabbing food. You set all the food here. You set some food up there. Maybe I was going to say over the, you maybe not want it under the TV, but it's just so much can be used
Besides the desk.
Besides the desk, yeah.
Yep, you got it.
And more storage for this is great. And we got to point out these slides now. This was new, and you know, I'd been away for a while, but come back and see these slides that.
No carpet.
Yeah.
It's
and
now,
it's so.
we call it like a hybrid material or like a lino, so it's easy to sweep for pets, for cleaning up. It's just a lot better than a shag carpet.
It's not really like not that it was it's not a tripping hazard, but I mean it just flows smoothly from this floor to this floor. You almost,
flush
it's
floor.
almost invisible. Invisible. Sometimes I say invisible like that. I say invisible. It's a new way. That's the way the cool kids are saying it. We talked about the zebra blinds, but let's show them. So these are great. Like you can let in some light. You can totally block out the lights by pulling it down to there. Push it up, get rid of it completely. These are great. I love these, and they're just fun. They're fun to play with.
Yeah, and that sofa right there comes out to a double bed, so you got a whole nother spot where two adults can sleep, and then this is theater seating, so you got footrests that come up directly across from your entertainment.
Right.
So, you know, you got friends or kids or grandkids, they got an extra spot to sleep here too, which is really nice.
Have we talked about the fireplace? I know we talk about them in these every once in a while, but fireplace underneath the TV that puts off heat. I mean, not warm the whole place, but it's going to make this area toasty. I've talked about before, like I remember growing up, we had floor-based heaters. I can't remember what they're called now, but me and my sister would sit in the living room watching TV on our stomachs with our feet up against that heat. It just felt great. It's just a great memory. You bring your kids in, they're here in sleeping bags with that heat blowing on them. You're watching from back here, over here. Just just more ways to make amazing memories in an RV.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
So let's
ready to move up top?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go on up top. So as we move up top, we're going to come to the bathroom area.
Yeah, I'll let you go first.
I'm going to go in, let him squeeze by. As you come in, I'm 6'5", so they've got the nice skylight here. Gives me plenty of room. I've got plenty of room. This will close off, goes back in. Plenty of room for sitting at the toilet. And I like how they did in their mirror here too, right? So they've got backlighting.
I was just saying, I'm standing outside. It looks like a different type of light. Yeah, it feels like natural light.
Mm-hmm. And then they left it open, like the new modern type. You know, like you can fold up towels and put different things underneath there as well. So.
And while we're in here, while you're in the shower, I noticed a sign out here, a note that says tankless water heater in here.
Yeah, so you got a tankless water heater, so you're never going to run out of hot water now, which is huge. Yeah. Right? Yeah,
that's good. We put one in our home a couple years ago, and it's been fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yep. So the bedroom back here, holy moly, look at this closet. That's a good closet.
Right, so we got a slide in the bed, walk around bed. Mm-hmm. Looks like that, I believe that's a king bed, but just looking at it here, pretty sure it's a king bed. And then you got storage, right? You were talking about the storage here. So what you got is I was going to turn that light on so you can see a little bit better. So you got all your different spots for like, you know, shoes and different things like that. And then what they've done here is you can put a washer and dryer in here, and you put like one washer here and then the dryer here, and they face inward. So that gives you, you know, space there for if you wanted to use a washer and dryer as well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
More drawers, so you got all that's huge, right? And then you got all these drawers here as well. Oh, that's really nice. Look, they're self-closing.
Yeah. They're shut resistant, just like the step resistant. Oh, Mitch, you put up with too much for me. We got space behind camera here for a little more storage, open and kind of cool looking. I dig it. Oh, we got.
And then you got all that storage underneath. Huh?
Yeah.
They make it easy for the sales guys now. They give you little stickers for selling points. There's my king size bed I was talking about. So it makes my job a little bit easier when showing them, right? But you got all that storage underneath. You can put your TV over here, mount there, and plug right in as well. So
yeah. What is this?
That's going to be your comforter.
Oh, okay. So it comes with a comforter?
Yep.
Yeah, nice. Look at there. All vacuum packed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Padded headboard looks more residential that way too.
Mm-hmm. So we've got the one bedroom, and then you've got the sofa that opens up into a queen. So we're talking sleeps 4.
4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then obviously you can always do a blow-up mattress. Plenty of room back in
yeah.
that living area. So
Yep.
awesome layout. Rear kitchen, middle living area, and then you've got your front master suite and bathroom as well. So
Let's talk about stuff that we don't see, like underneath. And is there anything we need to know about under, you know, RVs in general? We haven't talked about that for a few RVs.
yeah, so you got a heated enclosed underbelly. Okay. So, you know, I consider all RVs 3 season without doing some stuff after, you know, without putting skirting and everything else. Yeah. But as close as 4 season as you're going to get. So, you know, you got a lot of people that'll stay on these full time, use the heated water line, and then, you know, put some type of skirting or anything underneath. So, very, very well built coach. And their price point is extremely aggressive too. So I think that's another thing that's basically got them really popular is, you know, they're giving you all the upper end features at a mid-level price point. Okay. So that's also a nice thing about Cardinal.
We do have an AC back here, it looks like.
Got 2 airs on this unit. Okay. Yep. So, and it looks like they're ducted throughout, so both airs are pushing the whole coach, which is nice because, you know, a lot of them, the AC just drops here, right? Well, it'd be nice to be able to utilize that and push the other end of the coach as well. So,
no, this is great. Plenty of room in here. Feels roomy, even in this bedroom here. What's your favorite part about this RV?
I say I like the kitchen and living area. Yeah. I like that separation, but open feel.
Yep. I'm the same way.
Yep.
I mean, and we talked about that separation. Even if they took that out, it would feel like one piece. But just that little separation makes it feel like 2 separate rooms and two big separate rooms.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Love it. All right. Again, get hold of us. We'd love to talk to you. Anything you want to tell them about getting hold of you?
Yeah, just give me a call. Again, my direct line is 937-843-4380. My name's Mitch, and I'd love to help you out. Let's go take a look at the next one.
Let's go. All right, so today we're meeting the RV wholesaler family, sharing it with our extended family. That's you. So let's get right into it. You want to tell them who you are, what you do, and how long you've been here?
Okay, my name is Kathy. I've been here 22 years. It's an awesome company. I love it. I started out in the shop, PDI and so forth, and then went inside into parts, and then I checked campers in from the factory out for delivery. And when COVID hit, I went back inside. And I'm doing a little bit of everything inside and all the running to the bank and different things. I couldn't tell you enough good things about the company. They're awesome to work for. I wouldn't have stayed for 22 years. I cleaned teeth for years, had lots of rental properties, several businesses, but I've stuck it out with David and Mike because they're fantastic to work for. It's a good company, real good company.
That's good. You talked about everything you do. I feel like what you were saying is you're the most important person here, is what I was hearing.
Yeah, I talk to customers. I love talking to people. And I'll talk to the customers and they'll say, "What are you, one of the owners?" I said, "No, I just work here.
Well,
but it's a good place to work." And they'll say, "Why are you always smiling? You must love working here." Well, I do. You know, it's wonderful to sit and talk to people and tell them about the business and all the good things they've done and the people I've helped in this area. because it's kind of a depressed area in some of the parts. It is.
Okay.
And Mike and David go the extra mile.
So tell me then specifically something you've seen David or Mike do that made you think, all right, these are good people, or this is a good place to be.
They've helped different people, even employees here that had some hard times. And Mike and David have helped them. They've helped people at Christmas time with their children and so forth, clothing, you name it, food.
Yeah.
Over the years, they've done a multitude of things for people. Sometimes they get bit. They don't get repaid back.
Right.
But you know, that
It's
goes
still
along
good.
with it. Said
Yeah.
they couldn't make it without the one above.
Yeah. Yep.
And it is. It's a good company.
They're doing good things whether it's paid back to them or not.
That's right.
Yeah, that's important.
Yep.
That says a lot about a person.
And they don't want any notoriety for it.
Yeah.
You know, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't want people to know, well, we did this. They don't advertise it, and that's good.
Right.
You don't get that. I'm from a big city, and you don't hear that anymore. You don't, the way people, handle things here. It's wonderful.
Awesome. So there you go. There's Kathy. You come in, see Kathy, buy some parts from her, or maybe she'll be doing a PDI, or maybe she'll be at the bank, and she'll be back after a while. Make sure you don't miss Kathy when you come in to hang out at RV Wholesalers at the Lakeview location.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it, David.
Love
Nice
it.
talking with you.
You too.
Okay, now we're over to this is a 2026 Apex Nano, made by Coachman. Let's just start up front, because I think that's
Yep.
one of the coolest things that they do, right?
Right there, look at that.
Black, white, it's got the big window, automotive glass up front, power tongue jack, dual 20-pound propane tanks, and then your 12-volt deep cycle battery as well. But how
Just
cool
looks
is that?
Great, but I'm going to get in there because it's tinted, but you can see. I want to show if I lay on the bed, you see about where the bed is. So just laying here, hopefully you can still hear me,
You can
just
see his
laying
peach
here
shirt.
and having the sun
It helps
shine
him break
in
out.
and wake up to this in the morning. Is Mitch talking about me? I can't hear him. If Mitch is talking about me, I can't hear a word he's saying. He's probably thinking, man, you look super cool in there. That's probably what he's saying, I'm assuming. All right. Yeah, this is nice in here. You're going to like it once we get in here.
Yeah, and this thing's only 21 foot 5 inches total length, right? So, that includes your tongue. But so it's compact, easy to get in, single axle. You've got solid steps that go inside, power awning, LED lights.
You got pass through here with what looks like a griddle
Yep,
that you can hook on right back there
there.
in the back of the thing.
Yep. So and then they use like the Wrangler off-roads, more like a knobby tire, so you can get, and got good clearance there too for you.
Yeah.
Aluminum rims that look sharp.
Yeah,
I mean, there's and friction hinge doors. So yeah, let's go take a look on the inside.
let's do it. Stairs are nice and solid. I think are most RVs going to those more solid steps now?
Some more,
Okay.
some don't. I mean,
Okay.
there's probably a little bit more money, so sometimes it's a
I know with some
Depending
like
on
with
price point.
with the double doors, like one set maybe has a cheaper, not cheaper, but the not quite as sturdy. But I just like it. It's just something you don't think about because you see it a lot now, but it's still nice.
Yep, absolutely. Well, just as we start come in, right? So you've got a sound bar. So a lot of people have outside speakers. Well, what they did is they gave you a sound bar. I like that because typically your sound's going to be a little bit better from here.
Right.
I can bring it anywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
So that detaches from there.
Yep, that just comes right off.
Nice.
And then you've got your dinette. That was one thing I'm going to show next. Yeah, I was
sorry.
getting excited about it.
I didn't even notice when I came in here.
Yeah, it's called the Stargazer. So if you flip
Might as
around,
well take a look since I ruined the surprise.
this whole big thing will open up, and then you've got a shade, right?
Oh,
so
no way. That's awesome. I haven't seen that yet.
So that's where the name comes, Stargazer, right?
Uh-huh.
So when you're sitting in bed, you can just, look out, see the stars and everything,
Yeah.
which is cool. And then this will slide over. And then that whole big thing will open up as well. So you can fully open it up too, which is really neat.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I really like it. I love the walk around bed, the big window up front, and you can close that off too. You got your, you can pull that up and down on your shade there.
Okay.
So that's nice.
That's great.
Speaker, or you've got a lot of storage up top as well as down below too.
Let's see something here. This is what I think it is. Yeah. All right. So you pull that down. It's hanging because the front is concave from here. So you pull that down. It looks like that knob latches in. So
So it can hold it down at the bottom.
Get up
Yeah.
here to show you. So if it came straight down, you lose a little bit of space, but you pull this back here, and that will hook right onto here like that. Sorry, it's hard to do and try to look cool at the same time. There you go.
Yep. That holds it down out of the way.
That's great. Yeah.
Yep. That's nice as well. So yeah, you got both sides here.
So you got views, you get an awesome view. You can get a little breeze in here if you want to open that. Side windows to get a breeze coming through here. So you got the view here and here, breeze coming through. I would never get up.
Yeah, and then you got this big fan that'll pull air through too. So,
yeah.
I mean, in this size coach, you got plenty of air being brought through if you don't want to run the AC.
This is going to be a good sleeping coach.
Yeah, awesome kitchen area, right? You got pretty good counter space for a smaller unit.
And a big sink.
Yeah.
That's a big sink.
Stainless steel undermount, 2-burner cooktop, and then you still have your microwave down below. Little bottle opener there.
Oh, yeah. Nice. So storage down here, storage underneath the seats. We have it broken down so you can see what it looks like. These would come off here. Make yourself a little bed here.
On both sides, for extra for grandkids or kids or whatever want to come.
There you go.
Now you got a whole nother bed there too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then right behind you, you've got a nice big refrigerator as well.
Oh, behind me here. Yeah. Furrion. Everybody loves Furrion. It is a deep refrigerator. I mean, I don't know why I would point that out, but it seems, I figured it would be not as deep. And this is a good size refrigerator especially for a smaller RV like this. Some storage here, and then your bathroom. You know what? I'm going to stand out here, let you get in there, just see everything. Decent sized shower, sink, and then storage there on the right. Lots of storage. And a couple hooks to hang your wet towels on. And of course the fan above it to keep it from getting too humid in there. Yeah, so this is great. This is storage under here, I'm assuming.
Yep, you got storage up underneath the bed as well.
Yep.
So you got all that storage as well. So another nice unit, built well. Coachman again, Forest River owns Coachman, so they're all the same family. So very well built product.
Yeah. So this is. Would you consider this? I don't want to say a starter because depending on the size of your family, you may need a bigger one. It might still be your first one, but this is. I mean, this is good. Just to it's it's an off the grid. It's in the name.
Yeah. Well, it's a fiberglass unit, so it's going to be a little step up. So I wouldn't really call it entry; I call it more mid to high. Okay. And it's just compact for smaller vehicles, and for that, not that more made for someone that's going to be using a lot more than just your everyday weekends most of the time. So
awesome, yeah, a little couples coach. This is awesome. This would be nice to get away in for a long weekend or an entire week. You could make this your home. Yeah, love it.
Absolutely.
Love it. All right, well, you know what to do. Get hold of us. If you could see yourself in one of these, get hold of us. We would love to talk to you. It's never high pressure when you get hold of us here at RV Wholesalers. We want to make sure you get the RV you want when you're ready for it. So we got more for you. We are back to getting to know the RVW family, at least some of us. So here's what we're doing. Name, how long you been here, and what you do.
My name's Dallas Henry. I have been here for 15 years, and I do F&I or finance.
So what is that exactly?
So we deal with basically the banks. We deal with the customers when it comes to financing a camper, getting them the best rates, terms. We talk to them about essentials like protection plans, things like that, tire and wheel coverage, appearance packages, things like that.
Okay. So you're pretty important.
Well, I sometimes like to think that.
Yeah. So how long have you been with the company?
15 years.
Okay.
Yep.
So why so long? Obviously things must be going well if you've been here 15 years.
Yeah, I really enjoy the company. I enjoy the owners, Mike and David Durnell. They've been really, really good to me. They've been good to everybody that I've seen. So, no, just a real good family-oriented company to work for. Very flexible with the things that you want to do when you got kids and stuff like that. So, very good people to work for.
So now it's good to work here. What about people that are thinking about maybe buying an RV? What would you tell them is different about RV Wholesalers than maybe any other RV dealership?
That's a long question, but I will say there's a lot of differences. I mean, down to the root of it, I mean, it really comes down to, we try to put the customer first. Absolutely. I mean, what does the customer need, right? And we try to take care of those needs first and foremost.
Yeah.
Obviously, the other things, we offer the nationwide service network. We offer Buckeye Service Guarantee. There's a lot of things that we offer that no other dealer
Over and
offers.
above what other people are doing.
Right. That dealers really aren't even trying to offer, to be honest with you. And what I love about this place is not that it requires me to be this, but they demand the honesty to the customer. You've got to be honest to the customer, right? And that's just kind of a breath of fresh air when it comes to a lot of dealers, because that's not the way that it works.
Right.
So that's
good. You have any good stories about what you've done for a customer? You got one really good story that you can share with somebody?
Yeah, I mean, we've had a lot of customers come through over the years. I will say I actually camp at a campground here very close, so I camp as well. One of that Mike and Dave have over here. And we've had a lot of customers come through there. I can remember one very specific. She lost her husband and was needing to get rid of the camper that she had and get into something, but she really didn't have any idea. He dealt with all that, right? Yeah. So we helped out. We kind of jumped in and took it from square one all the way through, and it really felt good to be able to help her, as she was going through that grieving process, just losing her husband and things like that. We really, felt good as a company, felt like we were doing the right thing, to help her, get her a great deal, get her out of the camper that she was currently in, which didn't fit her anymore, and then get her into something a little bit smaller because, obviously things were sizing down. So things like that, that's really good stuff.
That's good stuff. So you plan to be here for another 15?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so, until I retire. So.
All right. Well, it's Dallas, everybody. You can be part of your family. Once you buy from RV Wholesalers, you become part of the family, not just a customer, not even just a repeat customer, but a family member. So come on down and see us. We'd love to talk to you. Thanks.
Yep.
Hi, David and Mitch hanging out with you again outside of the Catalina Summit Series 8.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, and this is a pretty cool model. It's called a 281Q bunk.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
What do you think is going to be inside?
Bunk.
Yep, bunks.
Bunks are always great, especially if you have kids. This might be too much information. I've even tried to talk my wife into getting bunk beds, just because I was going to tell you she snores, but I'm not going to tell you that, because if she finds out I tell you that, so ignore that I said that. But yeah, bunk beds are great. This one has one inside. I love the fact that I try not to walk in any of these before we talk about them, because I want to be as surprised as you are when we walk into them.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the outside first.
Yeah, so total length on this unit is just over 36 foot, and that includes your tongue. So you're about 33 foot as far as living space goes. Feature-wise, you're going to have power awning. You're going to have pass-through storage. Let's walk back here a little bit and show you.
Color's great. I love the two different grays and the black. That's sharp to me.
It's really popular because of that. So you got JBL speakers on the outside, nice water heater, and then the outside kitchen on this model is really, really nice. So you basically have almost like another awning over top of you with the door.
Right.
Right? You've got a refrigerator, sink that's plumbed in, and then a nice griddle, and then you've got extra storage up top and then down below here too. So you really have a lot of, you're not going to have to go inside all the time to cook and everything else.
Yeah.
It really keeps the inside clean. And
the only problem is attracting neighbors that you don't want to feed.
That's right.
When you cook outside. And I'll tell you, the griddle itself makes this amazing. We've got a Blackstone at home. These griddles are fantastic. They cook up some good food.
Yeah, they're perfect for, they're perfect for outside cooking.
Yeah,
period.
absolutely. Obviously, a couple drawers. Plenty of room up here for food, warm food, or not warm food, but food not needed to be refrigerated. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Great
got
little
power
kitchen.
jacks, for your corner jacks and everything, and then they use the nicer solid steps as well. So yeah, let's get up in here. This is cool stuff out here, but the inside's
see the
what
bunk.
I'm looking forward to. After you.
So here we are, lots of living space right here in the living room, kitchen area. Feels really open. This slide helps. Yeah, this is great. this does feel like a lot of room.
Yeah, so as you come in, you got your entertainment center, large residential refrigerator, microwave, 3-burner cooktop with storage underneath, and then you've got plenty of cabinets and space up top. So I like how they do that here because it really makes the open, right? A really good open feel. Then you've got a big U-shaped dinette.
The lights on?
Yep.
Lights might not be on. Yep.
Oh yeah, probably got my switch off or whatever.
Yep.
So yeah, so you got a U-shaped dinette. You got your sofa. So there's a couple more places to sleep.
Absolutely. And if you put your TV here, you've got obviously this facing right to it. But you break this down into a bed, or break it. You can take this out and just have a lounge area for folks to sit here.
Yep.
Lots of room to just relax and take in the boob tube.
Before we move on to the 2 different bedrooms, I would really we totally missed this as we were walking in. Take a look at that. So you've got a huge pantry.
Oh yeah.
So you've got all that extra storage.
So that is take a look in there. That's a good sized pantry.
Yep, and I wanted to check one other thing too, because I believe, and this has washer and dryer prep. So if you decide, hey, I don't want the pantry, or we're going to be living in a lot or staying in a lot, you can put a stackable washer and dryer in here too.
Great.
So you got a lot of, you can use it both ways. Right?
What's in the door there?
So this is,
There it is.
there's your bunks, right?
Oh, that's sweet. You're telling me your kids wouldn't love that.
Yeah, they use the
Or
teddy
your
bear
friends.
mattresses too. Those teddy bear mattresses are really soft.
Yeah.
So they're, a lot nicer than a lot of the cheaper brands out there. They don't use as nice as mattresses either.
Okay.
So got extra totes down below for.
Let me get in there. I'm going to open this, pull out this ladder so you see how to get up here. So there's the ladder. Just drops down there. So you get your rugrats climb up here. They can come across here up to here. Yeah, this is great. Looks like plenty of storage under here. Lots of storage underneath this bunk. I wanted to see if this doesn't raise, but you get storage underneath, and then of course behind me and down. Yeah, this is awesome. I see they've got outlets back here, the USB outlets, so your kids can stay on their phones and stay out of your hair. This is a cool little room. Cool little room.
Yep. Let's go to the front. Show them the bathroom. Got a nice, awesome bathroom. Well, the nice thing about the bathroom is you've got entries from the front bedroom and your living area, right? So you got 2 entries going in.
So if you do have friends here and you need to hit the restroom in the middle of the night, you don't walk out in front of them while they're trying to sleep. You come right in through here. A nice little corner shower here with solid doors. Got plenty of room in there. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stand up inside of it. Show you. Pretty average height, 6 foot. Plenty of room in here. You get your sink here in the corner. A little bit of storage underneath. And then, like we said, we've got a door here that leads right into the back bed. Ah!
Gotcha. So you got an entry from your bedroom from the bath or from the hallway area. Your walk-around bed. So I'll slide over here so you can slide in and see that a little bit better. Right, so I like how they've cut this out. Right, you got his and her hanging closets. Nice space here, and then they may build in little shelves up top, so if you have drinks or a sleep machine or anything like that, you've got extra space there too.
Yeah, it's great.
Really is an awesome layout.
It looks like over here on the far side, to people watching on the right, you got hookup for a TV if you want to put a TV up there.
Yep, you can mount right there and then plug right in and get like a swivel bracket where you can turn it around.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Awesome layout.
Yeah, this is great. And again, there's a lot of room up here. This is definitely one that, if you have 3 kids that are in here and maybe a brother-in-law or something that you brought over, you still have plenty of room to hang out here. You're not squeezing by each other. Yep. This is a good one. This is a good one.
Yeah, it's they're priced well. They're a good price point. So there's different sales and stuff running, and give us a call. We'll go over all the pricing and everything. You can always reach me directly too at 937.
We got a question here.
Sure. Wanted to know what type of vehicle you need to tow it.
So being about 7,300 on your weight wise, a lot of the half tons can pull it easy. I like to see 1,000-pound buffer. So if you're at 73, I want to see you have 83 or higher.
Yeah.
A lot of half tons can do that, and then obviously anything bigger than a half ton can do it, and then some SUVs can do it too.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. I know the phone number is probably on there just in case the phone number's not up on the screen. How can they get hold of you?
Yeah,
you specifically, Mitch. How can they get hold of you?
Yeah, just call 937-843-4380, and then just ask for Mitch, and they'll get you over to me, and I can help you out. I'd love to help you.
And are you willing to sign autographs and stuff and send them out to people?
If it gets to sale.
Yeah. All right. All right. Let's get into what's next.
Yep, let's go to the next one.
Hanging out with Dallas, all things finance right here when it comes to RV wholesalers. Tell me about this finance discount. Anybody likes to hear the word discount, so tell me about it.
So one of the biggest things when you walk in any dealership and you're buying anything really, most dealers, or none of the dealers that I know of, are going to tell you about this. So when you finance through a dealership, so what that means is you go in, you do a credit application at the dealership, their finance guy comes out, he goes over rates, terms, payments, protection plans, all that stuff. So we do that here, obviously.
Okay.
What we do over and above that is we come out and we tell you flat out, we are getting paid from the bank when you finance with us. So we're giving you that money, right?
Okay.
So we're
towards the cost of the RV.
right. It's as a discount, basically, off the camper, which actually comes off before your tax line. So it saves you a little tax money too.
Nice.
So way we do it is you come in and flat out, you do a quote, you're going to get the finance discount right on there. We're telling you, here's the amount of money we're going to give you. You go through us. Only requirements are just a couple things. You can put up to 10% down, which if you want to do less, that's fine too. Just depends on the bank. And then you just keep the loan open a year. That's all we ask.
Nice.
So as long as you keep it open a year, you do up to 10%, you're good.
And that's good because I remember when we were doing these regularly during COVID, we had people would text us and ask about, what if I want to pay the whole thing off? What if I come into some money and I just want to be done with it?
Yep.
There's a way to still get this discount and with the paying for a year, still get this discount and stick to all the terms you have.
Sure. Yeah. So, of course, you know, the big banks and things like that don't necessarily like you to tell you this, but at the end of the day, the reality is what a lot of our cash buyers will do if they just want to kind of pay it off is they'll take the loan out, get the finance discount. All we ask, again, is you keep the loan open a year. So what they'll do is they'll kind of go through and they'll pay off pretty much everything on the loan, just leaving a minimum balance on there, enough to just keep the loan running on your minimum payment for a year, 1 year. Then they'll just pay it off at the end of 1 year. Then you end up, you know, for a $4,500 discount, you know, you end up paying $300-400 in interest.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy.
That's great. That's good.
Yep.
Anything else we need to know about financing? Anything? I mean, obviously I asked you about the financing discount, but since we're talking, anything else financing that folks need to know coming in? Is it fairly simple for people? Yeah, I've talked before that it's never high pressure around here. When it comes to financing, is there anything that me that doesn't know anything about financing that they may be thinking about?
Well, I mean, when it comes to the financing side of things, when you buy anything from anybody, know going in that dealer is getting paid, and use that to negotiate the best terms that you can, you know, on any particular deal, right? Whether it be a car or a boat or a side-by-side or a camper, right?
Okay.
So know that going in that dealer will make more profit when you finance through them.
It's almost like a commission.
Correct.
It seems like, Okay.
Yeah, dealer's getting paid basically a flat fee or a commission.
Yeah,
That's
all
correct. So no, but other than that, that's pretty much it.
That's good to know going in, even outside of the RV world. So if you're thinking about getting something other than that, go in and say, hey, I know you're making some money from me financing through you. Can I get some of that?
Right.
I feel like David, when I talked to him a couple times, would mention that even if you say, give me half of it or give me, give me a little bit
Something.
of it. Yeah.
Right.
That's good.
That
That's
makes
good.
sense.
All right. Well, thanks for the advice.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank
You
you.
have any other questions? You have a phone number they can get hold of you? And
Yeah,
anybody here.
Yeah, absolutely. So number here is 877-877-4494. Give us a call. Ask us about what sales we got going on. We'll get you, you know, a credit application in, get you approved, and get you camping. So
Let's do it.
all right.
All right, we're back. This is a new layout this year. So Wildwood Heritage Glen. So this is gonna be like your higher end of the Wildwood family, right? So this is a 323 RLI, and it's a brand new 2026 model that they came out with this year. So one of the favorite things I've always liked about Heritage Glen.
Wait, 2026? So this is from the future right now. That just blew my mind. I'm going to shut up and let the important person talk.
Yeah, so what a lot of people don't realize is, yeah, we're in 25, but we're always a year ahead.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we're at 26. You've got a nice front end, right? So this is automotive. You can see out. Obviously, you can't really see in too much because it's tinted. But you know, with that, I just like the front ends. They look really nice. It's a one-piece fiberglass front cap. Got the nice LED lights. So yeah, and then you got power tongue jack, 220-pound propane tanks.
I like the look of that too.
Rock guard, right?
Yep. Some pass-through.
So, pass-through storage, right? So you got all that extra storage right there. And then let's stop right behind you and let's utilize our stickers, right?
All right.
So what's this? Weather Shield one-piece fiberglass roof. Well, if you look up top, you notice how that is white and it's ran over? Most of them use either a TPO or a rubber roof. What's nice about this is it's a one-piece fiberglass.
Okay.
Not really any maintenance you have to do
I
on
would
it
say
now. It's pretty much, you know what I mean, and it's going to last you a long time.
Yeah.
So it's 40% thicker than the competition. It's puncture resistance and wraps around the sidewalls, so eliminates pretty much your leaks.
That's great.
Yep.
And it's something that, you know, you don't think about because it's up there. You don't think about, I'm going to have to, I'm closing the awning. You don't think about, all right, I'm going to have to keep the roof fine, but that's more peace of mind that you get this and it's done. It's done. You don't have to upkeep it on like a semi-yearly regular basis.
Yep. Yeah. It's gonna last you a lot longer too. Notice the square windows.
Square windows are great.
When we get inside, I'll show you what's really nice about them. So not only are they square, a lot like a house, but you'll see on the inside the benefit of how they build in the shades and everything too, right?
And the floor to ceiling looks sharp from the outside. I mean, I can imagine how great it looks on the inside.
What
but
do you think
I love
about
these floor
the
to ceiling.
awning light? You notice it's different?
Oh, it is.
Instead of individuals, it's like a solid stream light.
Yeah.
It looks really nice too, doesn't it?
I like that a lot. Yeah.
Tall windows, right? Gives you plenty of viewing and everything there.
Yep.
Aluminum
Slide
rims.
back here. So is there anything on the back here? Obviously, you get your. Here.
Yeah, it's got an LP Quick Connect for your griddles. 2-inch receiver already to the back. It's got backup camera prep, ladder prep, outside shower, all your hookups centrally located in one side of it.
Nice big
well.
window out here. On this side, another slides. Yeah, this is great. When we pulled it in, when we pulled it into this place, we pulled it with the opening this side. Usually we pull it so that we can get in from this side and have a little more room. So we're a little confined here, but hopefully you still get the idea of how great this thing looks from the outside. It's long. How long is this?
I think it was 38 foot. Well, actually, I got it wrote down. If I wanted to write that down, yeah, it's 38 foot, 10 inches total.
Okay.
So call it just under 36 foot on the living area.
Okay. Yeah.
Speaking of living area, let's get in here.
Let's get in.
This is awesome. This is that new layout.
Nice big tires on this thing too.
Yep. Solid steps going up in.
Oh wow. Wow. Yeah. Look at this. Bar stools.
Bar stools, right?
Yeah.
Full top.
This is great.
Get your nicer 12-volt refrigerator, bigger fridge.
Uh-huh.
You like the black and gold mix with the undermount stainless steel sink. You've got your microwave, little, I almost call it like a hutch, right? So you've got the nicer drawers. You got places to set like your coffee makers, crock pot, air fryer, all types of different stuff. And then directly across from, or behind you, you got all this counter space as well, all that storage. These are really popular.
Look at this stinking couch. Holy moly, are you kidding? I've never seen a couch this big.
Well, how nice is this, right?
Yeah.
So one thing that a lot, like in the pictures, maybe even in the video, this comes off to almost looking orangey, but it's not even, it's brown.
Yeah, I know.
Right? So just so you guys know at home, if it comes off that way, this is brown. It does not look
I never
orange.
thought orange when I looked at it. Yeah.
Nope.
No, it looks nice. Like this, more storage.
Nice ottoman. You can move this around.
You got a
put it
small
wherever
child
you want.
driving you crazy. They need a timeout.
Blankets.
What do you? No, you put toys in here. You give them a toy. You thought I meant no. That's awful to think. You put a kid in there. Yeah.
Another desk spot, pretty much, right?
Yeah, that's great over there. I haven't seen one of those in the in an RV.
And I think that's what they made it for, right? They put it like this, where you still got drawers underneath, and then you got you utilize a fold-up chair or whatever there, and give you another little desk, and then if you want to add a printer and different things up top, you can put up top as well.
Looking looking over the lake, you pulled up to. Yeah.
Remember I was talking about the windows earlier? Look at this.
Oh wow.
They're built into the window into a track, so no more of those little cords or whatever that over time, would basically fall down and pain in the butt. These just shut. All your windows will do that.
That's awesome.
Another thing when we're looking here, right? We come here, pull this here.
What? Oh no! Hold on a second. All right, this is new to me. That's woohoo! That is awesome. Holy moly!
How cool is that? Hidden storage, right? You got a little built-in light. And these lights are built on motion too, so you can set it to motion, off, or always on. So how cool is that?
Yeah.
There's another. There's your pantry.
Kidding me? Yeah. That's.
You didn't even know it was there, did you?
I had no idea. I saw hidden pantry travel lock. I thought that's good. And you opened it like that's the worst pantry I've ever seen in my life. And it's not really hidden. It's right there. I can see the handles. That is sweet. That might be my favorite thing I've ever seen in the trailer.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I love the idea of like speakeasies, like these hidden bars and restaurants, and that was awesome.
Yep, and you got a fireplace, so that'll give off heat too.
Yeah.
So it's nice, gives off some heat there. So like today, we're end of August, moving into September. It's cooler out, right? So you can run that. You don't have to burn up all your propane. That'll warm up this whole area, so that's nice as well.
Yeah. Daggone, that is awesome.
I love it.
I wish you could have seen, the camera was facing away. I wish you could have seen me jump up off of that couch when that opened up. That is, and that's so. It doesn't just pull. There's a secret latch.
Yeah, so a travel lock, right? So right now, now you just pull that, and that's what opens and closes it, and then
there's a travel. You can lock it in there.
That pushes in, then it won't bang, open when going down the road.
That is fantastic.
It is really cool.
How
do you like the lights in the ceiling?
They're great, but this is even cooler.
Yeah.
I did notice when I came in, when I was sitting here, I noticed that you got these solid lights across here. I do like that a lot. Yeah. This is a cool area. And that steps it up.
I like the colors. Don't you think everything just blends well?
Yeah, I like the colors,
furniture?
but I really, really like this hidden pantry.
He likes that. He likes to eat, right?
Well, I'm thinking like just hiding cool things back here. I mean, if you have adult beverages, you set some up there. You have the food that you don't want your friends. You always hide food. Oh, I don't want them to get to these potato chips because I like those the best, and they'll eat them all. Put them in there. So yeah. So if you want to be stingy, this is perfect. It's awesome.
That's an awesome layout, man.
That's all we need. You don't even need to see the rest of it. Just get it for that thing. That is awesome.
Those L sofas are getting really popular now too, right? So in houses, they're trying to bring house things into RVs, right? Because it's basically a house on wheels.
So I do have a question though.
Yeah.
This is on a slide. Does this pull forward? Because I see it's up against this. Does this slide forward when this?
Yeah, so this will slide all the way in, right?
Oh, okay. I see the hinges down here.
See the latch right here? So this slides in for travel mode. This hooks right in, and then it's on rollers, and then it just rolls right back out.
Okay, that's great.
Yep. That's nice. And then they've utilized this, so you've got, plenty of different storage and stuff you could utilize here.
Yeah.
This, you got more storage there too.
More hidden. This is a James Bond RV here. This is great. I love this. This is awesome. All right, we talked about all the refrigerator stuff. We should probably show them the.
Go up to the bathroom, side aisle bath.
Here's your controls.
Control panel there. Yep. I'll let you go in this one.
Okay. There you go. Again, I'm 6 foot, decent size. I like this. This is pretty sharp. This mirror, and again, the gold and black, just classy looking. Some storage in here. There you go. A little bit of storage there. You got some underneath here, and then open space underneath the sink towards the bottom there, and a couple of hooks to hang some towels here. It's a nice little bathroom. And again, it looks really sharp with that rounded mirror and the not backdrop, whatever it's called. Is it called backdrop? Not backlight. Backlight now. What do you call it behind a refrigerator or behind a stove? Backsplash. That's it. All right. And then get in here. Now okay. I'm going to tell you. This might be my favorite RV of all time. I love this RV. I love this sitting space. These cabinets with the mirrors on it. This mirror here. You got a big closet over here. This, whatever this is here, a little round stool, comfy stool to sit on while you're ladies are
So
putting
what's
on their
cool about
makeup.
this is like a little, like my daughter, right? She, in her room, she has a little mirror like this, and she has one of these, and she sits on it and does her makeup, messes with her nails.
Right.
So that's something they built in. That's nice.
Yeah.
I like how they did this.
Yeah,
right?
this is
so
great.
that closes off. That's your front window, but then you've got little reading lights
Some
up
reading
top.
lights.
Right. So you got little reading lights, and then you can close this off as well.
Wow.
So it's just really neat how they did that, made that another little spot. They've given you, oh, remember how I was talking about how I thought that was like a little desk area?
Yeah.
Here's your
There's a
extra
chair.
chair that
Yeah.
goes there.
Okay.
Right? You got a full walk around bed. Washer and dryer prep was in that closet as well.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Man.
one of my favorite lines. I really do like the Wildwood Heritage Glens. I just think they're a very well built coach. Only fiberglass roof really that I have on the lot. So you
Really?
get
Okay.
higher end quality, and price point's good too. So
Really?
not
Okay.
overly expensive like some other lines that are out there that would be comparable. So
This is sharp. People are gonna. You show up with one of these, and your neighbors are gonna be talking about it.
especially if they get if you let them on the inside, right?
Yeah,
'Cause they
absolutely.
it's sharp outside, but once you get in, you're like, man, this is a cool
Yeah.
layout. And some guys go crazy over hidden pantries.
I do. I'm telling you, that is awesome. I want to put something like that in my house. I do, magic for a living, so I want something like that in my house, a hidden room or something. I just haven't made it happen yet. So when you open that up, it got me. Yeah,
Yep.
that's good stuff. All right, get hold of us. And again, I mentioned this in the past. To see this on your screen, I'm sure it looks great because it's awesome, but I'm sure it looks even better in person. So get down to an RV wholesaler that's near you, make a half-day road trip, whatever it takes, to come out and walk through one of these, especially this one. This is just a fun RV. Or get hold of us. Give us a call on that number below. All right, let's talk about peace of mind. And that's a better way to say it is the RV Wholesalers Buckeye Service Guarantee. And it really is peace of mind.
Yeah, it is. Every year we look at what's the number one problem that our customers have, and then we try to figure out a way to remove it. And this one we started probably 6 years ago now, maybe even a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Ever since COVID, everything's a blur.
Right.
But very honestly, but what we found was the average customer has their trailer or motorhome in somewhere for repairs 12 to 14 weeks a year. That's insane to us. Okay.
Yeah, wow.
First of all, we don't.
Yeah.
We don't have people that have their units with us for 12 to 14 months ever. Okay. But the average dealer does.
Uh-huh.
So we fixed that problem first of all. But never forget it. Customer's like, great, you turned it around in 3 weeks. Here's the problem though. I had a trip of a lifetime planned and I missed it.
Yeah.
Okay, that can never happen.
That'll ruin a year if you have
No,
something planned.
I mean, if you look, most people get 2 weeks vacation,
Yep.
and they have to plan it out, put in some people a year in advance at their job, right?
Yeah.
And then you're going to have a problem with your customer that has their trailer here getting repair work done, or their motorhome. We don't care. We give them one to use so they don't miss that trip.
That's brilliant.
And everybody's always thinking, oh, okay, what's the loopholes? What's the catch? There is no loophole. There is no catch. You give us $1 when you pick it up, so the insurance covers it. It's a legal transaction.
Okay.
When you come back, we give you the $1. Right? So it costs you nothing. But here's the really cool thing is you get to go on your trip.
Yeah.
We had a guy, he was going out west, right, in a motorhome. His motorhome was down. Craziest, the only one I've ever seen a transmission issue. Ended up being nothing, but somehow some dirt got in, right?
Yeah.
So it wasn't a big deal. It got turned around, but he would have missed that trip. So he took one of our motorhomes, one of our rentals. We keep a fleet of rentals for this, and he went out west. We didn't charge him mileage.
Yeah. Wow.
And this is the thing that I don't want to say I'm most proud of, because I'm most proud of our people.
Yeah.
Right, our staff is incredible, and in this show today, people are going to get to meet some of our staff, which I think is going to be phenomenal.
Right.
But what I'm probably second most proud of is this,
Yeah.
because if you buy an RV from us, we guarantee you're going to be able to RV, and that sounds so stupid that you hate to say it out loud,
Right.
but it's so massive, because guess what? Whether you're in your RV or not, right? You can't use it. Air conditioner's not working. It's a heat wave. You still got to make the payment that month.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the only thing that's right to do is you're making the payment, we're going to make sure you have something to use.
Yeah. Well, and we talk all the time about, coming down, getting an RV, become part of the RV wholesaler family. This is how you would treat family.
That's family.
Yeah.
Right. No, I mean, that's exactly it. You wouldn't tell your dad,
Yeah, right, right.
sorry, Dad.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Call Mom and tell her the trip's off.
Yeah.
That'll go over well.
Right.
No, and again, when you realize that most people get an average of 2 weeks vacation, they plan it 6 months to a year in advance. They make all these deposits. And that trip out west, man, that takes some planning.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then boom, you miss it.
And it's done
No.
because of something that
Yeah, something that's out of your control. So, what else do we do with it? We give deeply, deeply discounted deliveries in Ohio. We give discounts on parts, discounts on shipping, all kinds of stuff.
That's all part of the service.
That's all part of this. But and you get expedited service. But the biggest thing is you have an RV to use at all times. And we've never once had to turn a customer away, and we never will. That's our
fantastic.
promise.
That's that peace of mind.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Where can they go to look at this if they want to get deeper into this and see
Yeah,
what it is?
if they go to our website, rvw.com or rvwholesalers.com, either one will get you there.
Okay.
They can read all about it, see everything. We've got videos on YouTube about it as well, so they can watch if you'd rather watch than read. Like my brother, he's not very smart,
Yeah.
and he's not a really good
And
reader.
Also not within hearing distance.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. He's actually at one of the other stores right now,
Okay.
so it's cool.
So
He'll be
you're
here
way
later.
safe.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
totally safe. Yeah, exactly. But for those people that are challenged like he is, you could watch or listen. About
I would be
it.
the guy watching. Yeah, that's good. Awesome. All right. Well, thanks, sir.
Thank
That's good
you.
stuff.
All right, now we're going to look at, this is a Puma single, it's called the Camping Edition now, right?
This might be the most adorable little camper I've ever seen in my life.
And the price point's great too, right? So what they did when they attacked this was new this year, is, hey, let's make a unit that's priced as used campers,
Right.
right?
Okay.
Something small,
Wow.
compact. So this unit is 16 foot, and then it is a 121 RKCE, okay? So give you 130-pound tank. It'll come with your 12-volt deep cycle battery.
Can we come over this? I know because we're up against the wall here.
Yeah.
Just to show how, it's just a compact little. I think it's awesome.
SUVs can pull them,
Yeah.
right? Smaller vehicles, not intimidating.
Depending how strong of legs you have, a bicycle might be able to pull this thing.
That's right.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, so you got power owning, good storage pass through all the way through, right? So you got friction hinge door. What's a friction hinge door, right? So you can slam it.
Yeah.
Doesn't go nowhere, right? So if the wind catches it, it ain't slamming
Oh,
into
that's
your
great.
awning. You can just, open it up, move it around how you want to do it there. LED lights, outside speakers, single axle, right? So I was thinking right here, it's only 2,800 pounds.
Wow.
Right? So most SUVs can pull 3,500.
Yeah.
Easily could pull this.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
This is a cool little thing.
It is really cool. And as you come around to the back, you got backup camera prep,
Yep.
spare tire, water connections, and everything else here too. So,
Yeah, this is awesome. You just want to get away for a quick weekend.
well,
Forget the
these are
world.
made for that customer that maybe I want to camp,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I'm going to like it.
Right.
Okay, let's try this.
Or maybe the camper that knows they love to camp, they want to be outside. They want to. I don't want to say rough it because you're definitely not roughing it in this. This would be a good glamping camper, right?
It is.
If you're
Glamping, that's one thing
Yeah.
for it. And I said for an entry, and you're right. It's not just for entry. It's for, maybe an older customer that doesn't want something intimidating big anymore. They can pull
Yeah.
with their smaller SUV, more comfort in an SUV than a truck or a pickup and stuff. So
Right.
I'm with you on that side of things too.
Yeah. So you have everything you need right here. It's a small space, but you got your bed, you got your living area, you got TV, refrigerator, 2-burner stovetop. Is that a convection or at least a microwave up there?
Microwave, yep.
And then the bathroom, everything you need. So you talk about camping and somebody showing up with their tent. They don't have any of this stuff.
That's
You know,
right.
you show up with this. Takes a little more space than a tent, but you've got everything you need to live it up.
and you've got a sofa here, and that'll go down to a bed too.
Okay.
So if you got, guests, you could sleep 3 to 4 people in here pretty easy.
Yeah, that's
Good
great.
counter space on this small, because only being 16 foot, you've got,
Yeah.
the way they laid that out gave you a lot of counter space in the
Right.
back.
And the
then
fact that you
obviously
can
your-
cover the stove with the glass to give you a little more space. Storage above, all the way around storage. Some underneath the sink. And then let's take a look. I'll squeeze by here and take a look at the bathroom.
which is going to be compact.
Okay.
But still decent, right?
Yeah. There's not a sink in here, so you're using your sink out here, but you've got the 2 things you need in a bathroom for sure: the toilet and the shower. And it's not a wet. A lot of times, if you would have asked me when we walked in here if this had a wet shower, I may have thought it probably does, and it doesn't. It's separated. So there you go. And another thing, you don't have a sink in here, which I love any bathroom that has a sink outside of these 2 things, just because it can be used while you're not interfering with whatever somebody else is doing. So this is a cool little camper. AC above this, which I'm sure will absolutely take care of heating and cooling this RV with no problem.
So that's a 12-volt refrigerator as well. Compact. Feel if it's cold yet.
Oh yeah, it's cold.
So it's probably only been hooked up for probably less than 20 minutes.
Wow.
That's the nice thing about these 12-volt refrigerators is they cool down very fast, and they can run going down the road legally.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, you can tell, like, we just started that. If I take that glass, well, I don't want to take the glass. Yeah, I'm going to take the glass out. You see it's frosted over. So yeah,
That quick.
it got cold quick. Yeah. That's awesome. No, this is cool. I like this. If you're looking for something small at a really great price point, you're like, I just want to get out and get away for a while. I don't need a hidden pantry, which is awesome. If you haven't seen that yet, you will. Yeah, this is great. This is a good little unit.
Yeah.
I would jump into this in a heartbeat.
You got AC and a furnace, so you're going to be able to be comfortable inside.
And I could see somebody even that loves to camp. Maybe they have an RV at a place on a regular basis, but they would like to travel a little bit.
Yep.
Getting one of these also.
I
if
get
you're
that
really
all
to
the
camp-
time.
Really?
A lot of people do that.
Okay. Yeah, that makes total sense. Like, I got my RV. We love to RV, but I don't want to take time to hook it up. We would love to go places. Jump into one of these.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So get a hold of us. I've said before, RV Wholesalers is never high pressure. Never high pressure. They're not going to try to talk you into buying something you don't need or you don't want. But call, get information, come down and see us, and we'd love to walk through one of these with you. This is good. Hey guys, Taylor and David hanging outside of, this time, a Cherokee Black Label with the what do you call it, the deck?
patio deck,
Patio
yeah.
deck, yeah. So yeah, let's talk about you want to talk about the outside and what we got here?
Yeah, so
What is
with-
this one? This one comes with a big cup. How nice is that? Or did somebody leave it there?
I left that there.
Pass through?
So we do have a good size pass through. With these, you do have the fiberglass exterior, which is upgraded. It's going to have extra insulation as well. This is going to have that Arctic insulation, is what they call it. So
I don't know if we've talked about that before.
yeah.
What is the Arctic insulation?
So it's just an upgraded insulation, so it's going to have more insulation than what a normal one would have.
Okay.
And then with having this hung fiberglass, that also helps to protect it from the elements.
Gotcha. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Frameless windows?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, and they're the rollout style.
Oh, they come out? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Sweet. And it looks like, other than we got the stuff we always have, the nice awning, the speakers.
You're going to have TV backer here,
Uh-huh.
and then you'll have your wireless speakers. You have the dual axle. With the Black Label, you also get upgraded tires and
Okay.
upgraded axles as well.
Awesome.
And then with the awning, you're going to have the LED strips. It's a power awning.
Okay. Awesome. Well, then I say we jump inside. We let
Okay.
the camera go in first so they don't get the shot they don't want of us walking into it. Go right ahead. And we'll talk about the inside. I try not to and I haven't, any of these that we're getting ready to go through, I haven't gone in them before I walk into them while we're doing this. Other than this one, we've been talking to some employees in here and some team members, but this is a nice little trailer.
Yeah, absolutely. So with this, with it being a toy hauler, you do have the option of like lots of open space. So you can always add or subtract whatever you choose to. This one has a portable table, which is great because you can put it wherever you want. You have your benches here that fold up. You also have the zebra shades, so they can be blacked out. You can have your daytime, or you can just roll them all the way up. So those are really nice.
And I will say that I've been in here a couple times, and it didn't even click that it was a toy hauler. It is a toy. I'm used to the toy hauler being separated by something, or being a lot more not quite as homely. This feels different.
Yeah, these ones are really great for, they have a lower price point, so they're more budget friendly.
Okay.
They're also a lot lighter weight than what a lot of those ones are going to be. So a lot of people really like these because they're much more compact.
Okay. Awesome. And these just fold up out of the way, so it gives you. I mean, obviously, I don't think you're getting. You can get a golf cart in here. I'm assuming. Yeah. And then you get your tie downs on the floor here.
Yep.
Let's go back, and I know people have seen these. I remember the first time I saw these, I was blown away. Like, this was my favorite thing because it just opens up to this patio, deck, whatever you want to call it. Just a place to hang out and enjoy the weather with the separation. Yeah. And then sometimes they'll come with steps. Do you know if these come? Well, I don't see
These
like
ones do not.
Okay, I don't see like some of them even have a separate door. This one
Yeah,
doesn't.
yeah.
Okay.
These ones don't, but you do have your nice patio deck. They have the cables, so that helps to lift it up, makes it a little bit easier.
And I've done that before, where you were lifted up with one hand easily.
Yep.
And this, of course, is also the ramp that gets your vehicle or your side by side, whatever it is, into the RV.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome. Let's go in here and we'll take a look at the kitchen because we walked kind of past it. Lots of storage.
Yep.
Good storage. Big open space up here. Now, is that three burner?
Yes, and then this is also the air fryer microwave.
And I saw that. It's the industry's first real air fryer. So you're frying food down in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yep, works the same as just a regular air fryer.
Yeah, that's great. Decent sized sink for the space we have.
And it comes with lots of really nice features. So you've got a good sized sink. You've also got the glass cleaner. You've got, with it being a black label. Yeah.
I know it. Is that the cup cleaner? That's awesome.
And then with this being a black label, it's going to have like upgraded features, like an upgraded faucet. It's going to have upgraded lighting. Just some of those small little details are going to be just a little bit nicer.
See, and I say this all the time when I walk into an RV and I see something new. I want to get one of these for my house. That'd be that's such a great idea.
I always say that too. When I first started here, I always said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like, I want one.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. So behind us we have a good sized fridge. Let's see if I can open it without. It locks up so you don't. Oh, there it goes. You just gotta be smarter than just push this. It's so much easier than I made it look. So a decent sized fridge. Behind me here, what is this? Let's find out what this is. I'm assuming it's a pantry. Look at there. Oh, it's a walk-in pantry even.
It's very good size.
Yeah, I'll let
So
you
lots
get in
of
there.
good storage.
Yeah.
Yep. So here you have shelves on either side.
Yeah. That's good. They're using that space very well. I see that you got room for the TV up here above the pantry.
Yep.
So that anybody out here in the kitchen or the living area or even the deck has a view of the TV. What is this? Is this something that just happens to be in here, or does this comes with it? You don't know. Somebody may have left something. We're gonna find out what it is together. Oh, it's you know what that is? We have no idea what that is. I'm going to find out, though, and we'll get back to you. It feels like it's a tent or a tarp of some sort. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe might be something extra that you can buy.
Maybe.
Huh.
An
That's new to
additional
us.
thing. Yeah.
We're learning. It's a moon or new. I don't know. I have no idea. All right, we're right up here to the upstairs, the bathroom. The good sized bathroom.
Yeah. Again, with this being a black label, you're going to have the upgraded shower head, upgraded faucet, things like that.
You say upgraded shower head. That's even more than a upgraded shower head.
Yeah.
That's
It's another one of those features that I'm like, I want that,
in my house.
In my
Yeah.
house, yeah.
Yep.
I had one customer, she was like, can we just take this out and put it in our house?
Right. How's storage looking? I didn't see.
There's not a whole
Not a
ton
whole
of
lot? Okay.
storage. Now, you do have the under the sink cabinet, and you also have a medicine cabinet. So you have both of those.
Right. So you got room for your absolute necessities.
Yeah.
And if you need some towels or whatever, you take them in with you when you go.
Yeah,
in.
and you do have hooks, so you have
Yeah.
plenty of space for hanging up your towels. So you just don't have a lot of additional space.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna close this up, and then we'll step in here to the master bedroom. There's some storage in here, and like most of them, I'm assuming this opens up to underneath.
Yep.
So there's some.
So you've got plenty of underbed storage.
Oh yeah, it goes back pretty far. too.
Yeah. And then you're going to have upgraded reading lights, again, with this being a black label. You've got your wardrobes here, and then you've also got your cabinet space
Back
here.
here. Yeah, that's pretty deep.
Yeah.
That goes. That's. Yeah.
Yep,
That's
it's pretty good size. So it kind of makes up for the lack of storage in the bathroom.
right. Yeah. All right. So there you go. And that's. I don't know if we mentioned that. That's open there.
Shelf
at the top.
there, and
Yeah,
then you
little
have a
shelf.
second AC in this one.
Oh yeah. Great. It's important.
Yes, especially
Yeah.
if you're going to be in the South. Yeah, you definitely need that.
Right. All right. So, what would you say to folks? Because this is the first time I'd had a chance to talk to you. What would you say to folks who are thinking about coming down to RVW to buy an RV?
Oh, absolutely. We're going to have the best prices. We have the best service. We have the best warranty.
Yeah.
We're unmatched in all of those things. So those are all things to consider when you're buying an RV, because you have to know how you're going to take care of it.
Yeah. It's so many places I've learned. Once you buy the RV, you're a customer, but
Yeah.
you're just that, a customer. It's
Yeah.
more family oriented.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, you get treated with personal service when you come through here. And I know I go to the ends of the earth for my customers as much as I can.
Do you have a phone number you want to tell them in case I want to get hold of you?
Yeah, my number is 937-588-8677. You're welcome to call me if you have any questions on this unit or any of the other units on our site.
All right. Let's go check out some more.
All right.
Hi, this is E from RV Wholesalers Delaware. I just want to show you around our store here on 50 Troutman Road off of 23 in Delaware, Ohio. So come on, take a look real quick. Outside we got a bunch of seating. If you're waiting to be served or to get a salesman or a part or whatnot, and as you come in here, you'll see our parts selection here. We order parts based off of what most common things that people need and whatnot. So we got a wide selection of pretty much everything you need, from anything from sealant, caulk to tape to parts, propane distributors and whatnot. Over here you got our sales desks and everything. So if you're looking for an RV and getting into something, you want somebody to show you something, here's where a salesman will be sitting, and you just go up, introduce yourself, and just tell them what you're looking to see. Over here we got our seating area, as well as a water cooler, bathrooms, and everything else. And in the very back, we got some displays for our Blue Ox. Those are some of the hitch assemblies that we use. Up here, we have the lovely Miss Jackie. She is our parts store expert, and she'll help you find anything you need, and she also is the service coordinator. So she'll be dealing with on that. Up here, you can see our banners. We are a proud sponsor of and official partner with Ohio State Parks and Watercraft. We are sponsor of the national parks and everything, and we do a lot of stuff with them. Also, Ohio State Athletics, we are a proud sponsor of them as well. And we got a lot of service for our Buckeye customers. So if you're in the state of Ohio and everything, we got a bunch of extras for you, whether that be free loaner RV, expedited service, et cetera, as well as lower delivery rates if you are in Ohio. So yeah, that's pretty much our store and everything. Outside, we have our shop here. If you go take a look, go through here. But this is where we do everything. We got a couple of bays in here, 3 to be exact. But this is where we work on your stuff. We get it taken care of, and we get everything completed as quick as possible. But yeah, we got a bunch of stuff away. Got a couple units in here getting fixed right now. But yeah, we'll head on outside and we'll look at the rest of what we got.
Hi guys, this is Taylor with RV Wholesalers. I'm here with David. Today we're checking out this Arpod here. So for starters, we're going to check out this pass-through storage, really good size. We've got your griddle and a starter kit in here as well.
What comes in the starter kit?
So the starter kit is going to come with hoses, gloves. It'll come with toilet treatment, chalks, lots of good stuff that you're going to need just to get
Just
started.
to get things started.
Yep, absolutely.
Griddle. I love griddles. I talk about it every time we bring up griddle. I talk about my Blackstone at home and how great they are. This one will hook onto the outside, I'm assuming.
It'll go in here.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
So here, you'll set your griddle in here, and then you have your refrigerator up here as well.
Yeah. A little outdoor kitchen.
Yeah.
Is this hose water?
Yes.
There we go. Yeah, there you go. So you can clean stuff off out here. You think, where's my sink? It's right here.
Yep.
So you're covered.
I always love the outdoor kitchen, especially because if it's hot outside, you don't want to be heating up your camper. And I always tell people, like, what are you doing when you're out camping? You're going to cook breakfast.
Yeah.
What goes with breakfast? Bacon.
Yeah.
You don't want bacon in your camper.
Bacon.
Because bacon outside.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So I always tell
And
people that's
aside
what these
from
are
the
perfect for.
Oil going everywhere
Yeah.
and splattering all over the place.
Yeah.
You're covered up with the awning.
And this one does have the LED strip as well,
Okay.
Bluetooth speakers, and it looks like there's space for a TV out here too.
Okay.
So you're gonna have your plugs here.
Great. Awesome. Let's get inside. Do we know how big this one is? How long this one is?
I don't off the top of my head.
I'm gonna take a guess. It's 20 some feet.
It is 25 foot
25.
0 inches.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. All right.
All right.
So for it being a smaller one, it feels roomy. Obviously,
Yeah.
the slide on this side helps.
I love how Arpod does a really good job of being efficient in how they use their space. And they use a lot of like really nice additional touches like this with the natural style wood.
Yeah.
Same with there. The countertops are nice. I think the round sinks are pretty unique. I really like that feature.
Yeah, let's take that up there. We can look at the
Yeah.
nice deep sink.
Absolutely. We still have our convection microwave, and then we have a 2-top burner.
And with the top down, plenty of
yeah,
counter space.
Lots of counter space.
Yeah.
We also have cabinets up here, and then
We passed right by some.
nice big cabinet space there.
Yeah. We turn this into, you can put coats in here or use it as a pantry. Shoes down at the bottom. You're going to keep them out of the way. Fridge, Furrion. There you go. Let's keep all your, I'm telling you, these get cold fast.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Fireplace, right? Have you
Yep.
mentioned that? There's a fireplace with a little bit of the netted storage above it. And then even more storage on the side. And the right side, that's the right size TV for a smaller place like
Absolutely.
this. Too
Yeah.
many TVs that are way too big, you're sitting way too close.
Oh yeah. And I mean, the nice thing about it not being cased in is if you were to choose to put something bigger up there, you absolutely can.
Yeah.
But that one just fits perfectly in that space.
Right. Let's talk about the chairs. Look great. You don't
Yes.
you don't have a dinette set, but you have
Yes.
these that I'm assuming will come off. Yeah. Look at that.
Yep, they're nice and plush. They're gonna have good upholstery. It's gonna hold up really well. It feels like real leather. And then you have the option of just having a full size sofa if you guys want to touch. if you want to get close.
You want to be close. If it's one of those chick flicks.
Yep.
Where you need to snuggle while you're watching, or
Yep.
it's terrifying, and you need your wife to hold you because
Yeah,
you're
if you need
scared
to
of
be
that
just a little bit
monstrous-
closer. Yeah.
This
is theater seating, yep.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, well, let's step in here. We've got the pass-through bathroom, and I get into the shower. You'll see I get into a lot of these showers. The moth does not come with it, but if you want it, we will make sure you get the moth. I'm 6 foot tall, so I got plenty of room in here. Any taller, you got a little bit of space here. Now you're not gonna be able to move around a whole lot. You got this much room to walk around in, but who's walking around in the showers and not tripping? All right, so now I got a question for you. What is this for? You have any idea what that extra little...
To hang stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. Unless maybe you can buy the bottles where you can put your soap in there. Maybe
yeah,
that's
and
what
you
it's
can
for.
hang it upside down.
I haven't seen that in one.
I haven't seen that actually before either.
Huh. All right. Hooks. We've got, you got the, where you can sweep right
Yes.
into the...
Yeah, those are fantastic because then you just empty it outside.
Yeah. If you don't know what those are, you lift that up, right? You lift here with your foot, and there's a vacuum. I don't know
And
if
it'll
it's...
suck it up.
Yeah, it sucks it right up off the floor. So you don't have to push it into a dustpan.
Kind of like at a hair salon.
Yeah, exactly. Storage next to the sink, under the sink.
Yeah, so you do have a decent sized cabinet here. You've got some drawers here. You've got under the sink and a medicine cabinet. So you do have more storage than we did have in the other one that we were looking at.
Yeah.
This one also has a nice Max Air fan. Those are fantastic.
Yeah.
Those are also ones that'll help keep elements out.
Okay. Yeah. And it keeps it from getting super humid in here.
Yes.
And being right in the middle of the RV, you don't want.
Yeah.
You don't want that because it'll go everywhere.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome. Moving back to the master bedroom. You know, we talked before, like how many, or we talk at every one of these, how many people can this sleep? We're talking obviously 2 in here, and then maybe one that obviously doesn't break down to a couch out there, but you can get a small child on there.
Yeah, absolutely. Or somebody that can
as long
sleep
as
in a
they-
recliner.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so this is definitely a couple's coach, I would say.
Absolutely, yep.
and
And you
those are
do
great.
have a couple of small wardrobes. You've got some storage space over here, as well as another TV backer.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. This is, and I bring up every once in a while, like, would this be considered a starter RV, or do you think it's just strictly just a smaller RV that could be for anybody?
I would say that this is a smaller RV that could be for anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not necessarily a starter RV, but it could be, depending on what your price point is, I guess, is probably the only really deciding factor, I would say, on that. Arpods are a little higher on the price point, but that's because these are going to be aluminum framed. They have the fiberglass siding, and they also have some of those nice upgraded features.
Okay. The other thing is, I mentioned this at another RV we walked through, like a smaller RV like this, for somebody like who's really dedicated to camping, and maybe they have their camper and it stays at the same place. They go on weekends or they go for the summer, but they still want to get out to other places. You know, you got that RV, maybe you need a smaller RV to take with you and go places.
We have a bunch of people that do that. They have a large park model that they leave, and then they have like a large fifth wheel that they only take here or there.
Yeah.
And then when they're going on long distance trips, they want something lighter, something that's easier, something that's more compact, something that can get into all the national parks.
Right.
This is perfect.
Okay. All right. So get hold of us, or come on down to RV Wholesalers if we're close to you. We're in Texas, Ohio.
Ohio.
Ohio. There's 3 or 4 places in Ohio.
We have 3 in Ohio and 1 in Honey Grove, Texas.
I was here a lot during COVID, and it was building up, and so I'm catching back on to where all the places RV is now. RV Wholesalers is now. So there you go. If you could see yourself in one of these, call us. Maybe you can back me up too.
Yep.
Some of the other folks have backed me up. No high pressure sales going on
No,
here.
absolutely not.
It's not
No.
your thing.
We want to see you leave with something that you want, and we want to see you happy, and we want to see you excited to be camping.
Yeah, love it. All right, so we'll get into whatever may be next.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, we're here with Ephraim Daniels. We're going
Got
to be
it.
asking him some questions. He's a salesperson here at RV Wholesalers. Can you start off with your name and what you do here?
Yeah, so my name's Ephraim Daniels. Most people call me E. But yeah, I'm in sales here. I've used to work at the Lakeview store on a team, but now I'm down here on my own team and everything. So yeah, we like taking care of people that are here.
And how long have you been with RV Wholesalers?
About 1 year and 3 months now, I believe.
Are you married? Do you have
I am indeed.
any kids or anything like that?
Hopefully not yet, but yeah, I'm married. I just got married last week, August 9th, to my lovely bride here. You can see on the screen here if that's in focus. But yeah, she's awesome. Her name's Ruby, and she treats me better than I deserve. But yeah.
Awesome. So tell us something unique about you and what you love about working with RV Wholesalers.
Yeah, I mean, nothing unique about me. I'm just a kid from Ohio, but yeah, something cool about RV Wholesalers that I love. They just really care about their customers, and I've worked at a lot of places, and this is one of the only ones that, like, you know, the owners, the finance guys, even the janitor, they all care for the customer, and you know, that's something I can get behind. Me as a Christian, I cannot, you know, stress enough how other dealerships, you know, they try to take advantage of you, they try to make every last penny off of you, and here it's not really about that. It's about taking care of you, and you know, the money will come from that, obviously, as we're a dealership and whatnot, but you know, taking care of you is our first and only priority, and whatever else happens after that happens. So.
And would you buy an RV from RVW?
I would. I would not buy a fifth wheel or anything. I don't think I could tow one of those, but I'd probably get a travel trailer or something small, something to go around. But I would like to get into camping.
And what advice do you have for first-time RVers when you're working with them and helping them buy?
Yeah, of course. So first-time RVers, obviously you got to know your tow vehicle and what you got. That's a good place to start. But second, I know a lot of people, they think they got to go everywhere and see everything. But, you know, obviously do your homework, see who has the best pricing. But at the end of the day, it does come down to who's going to take care of you best. And I truly believe out of all the places I've seen and been, RV Wholesalers is going to do that for you. We care so much more than everywhere else, and we'd like to prove it to you. So come on in, and we'd love to earn your business.
And is there anything else you'd like to add while we finish up here?
No, other than that, it's going to be a great Buckeye season. Go Bucks! And if you're in Michigan, I'm so sorry for you. It's not going to be a good year.
Thank you, Ephraim. Have a good one.
You as well.
Hi guys, we're here with the Geo Pro G20 FBS. My name is Taylor. I'm here with RV Wholesalers, and this is David.
Hey, starting off at the front here. That's the front. It's not. It looks good. It's not. It's. We've seen some with bigger windows in the front. This is good. You know, right in there is I'm assuming the bed.
Yes.
So you get a good view. And you got the what's this rock guard?
Yep.
Kind of is that what it's called?
Yep. And then you also, power jacks are now standard on these units.
Okay.
So
it's good to know. You can't go wrong with Rockwood.
No.
Right.
No, Rockwood actually has the highest resale value of any brand.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
That's good to know. Did you hear that? Yeah. So we've got some storage here. Not. Oh no, it is pass through. It's pass through storage or path through. Sometimes I say path through. What is it? Oh, there it is. I see the.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this comes with both a table and a griddle.
Okay. So let me show them how this kind of works. You got a griddle, but let me show you this. Not that you need to know how to hook something to something else, but there you go. There's your little table. You put the griddle right there, and you got yourself a little bit of an outdoor kitchen with what's down here? Outlets. So if you need to plug anything in, you want to have your coffee pot out here while you're griddling, you're set and ready to go. What is this? More storage? A little bit of storage here. A little bit, maybe your grilling tools back here, or whatever you need. And then you get your awning, you get your speaker, get your built-in ladder. You got the oops, no, I just broke that. I guess this one's mine now. It's a little plastic thing that goes on the hookup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're all right.
I think we'll be okay.
All right, so anything else we want to talk about the outside of this thing?
These ones are going to have better tires. These ones are going to have more like the off-road style tires. It does have fiberglass exterior, aluminum frame. Those are excellent features. This will have an enclosed underbelly with heated tanks, and it'll have the roll-out windows.
Okay. Something a lot of times we don't think about. We just look at what we can see and forget about all the other
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
It's important.
absolutely. Yes.
Cool. Get inside. Let's go. And again, we've talked about how, you know, maybe if you're a couple and you want to just do some cruising, pull this shut. Do some cruising, not cruising. If you want to do some camping, you get something like this. Or again, if you've got a bigger RV and you still love it, but there's times when you're like, I don't want to go out and take the whole thing, you know, just for a couple days. This could be yours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there it is. There's the bedroom. Welcome to the bedroom.
So this one has a queen size bed. It's gonna have your underbed storage as well.
So it's got the underbed and then plus drawers down
Plus
here.
drawers down here. Yep.
Okay. Then there's I don't know. I probably won't be able to do it from here. Oh no, I did. Look at that. I'm so talented. Shades. So you get some light coming in when it'll wake you up in the morning if you wanted to, or close that so it doesn't.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got wardrobes on both sides. You've got USBs and regular plugs on both sides as well.
Shelves for whatever you need to put there.
Absolutely.
All right. So let's get into the kitchen and the living area. TV. Obviously, you need a TV. I love my TV.
And that's going to have the articulated arm, so you can turn it towards the bed or towards the sofa if you choose.
Yep. Let's see it now. So there you go. So you have it here in the living room. And I'm afraid to pull on it. It might be zip tied. It might be zip tied. So It's not going all over the place right now. Yeah, so you can put it anywhere you need it so you see it.
Yeah.
Depending on how long you plan on being in there, you can take it out and spin it that way so you can see where. Let me see if you're sitting in here, if you'll be able to see it. Yep. TV no matter what you're doing in your bathroom.
Exactly.
Or in your trailer. Good size stove and oven.
Yeah, so this one does actually have an oven and a microwave instead
Okay.
of having like the convection microwave or the air fryer microwave. You do have a good sized 3-burner cooktop. You have a good sized sink. You've got drawers below, drawers down there. You've got a small 12-volt fridge. You got storage up there, and then your microwave.
Yeah. And that's for the kitchen, and the living room, if you want to call it that, is more storage.
Yeah.
Some more storage, and then you've got this so that you can have. You don't need a dinette area or a dining room. You can have your living room turned into the table, the kitchen table.
And this is a jackknife sofa.
Okay.
But it still has the feature of the cup holders in the middle.
Okay.
So if you choose, you have that.
Yeah. And this, obviously, the table comes off, just in case
Yes.
anybody's
Yep.
wondering.
It
Yeah.
comes off from down here,
pop that
and then you can store it underneath the bed or in the pass-through, wherever you choose.
Got a little more room here because this is a slide. Yeah. Slides are a good thing.
Yes.
And then
Absolutely.
we've got one air conditioner here, but it
Yes.
should be plenty for a smaller unit like
Absolutely.
this.
Yes. Yeah.
Of course, you got the vent in the bathroom, which will help in there. So there's the bathroom. Let you look at it. you look at me like, you gonna say anything? I'm just looking shot before I can sneak in there and take a look. Oh yeah, okay. You want me to get in? That's what you're waiting for me to get in there. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Whoa, 6 feet. All right. So this one is a little shorter. I have plenty of room at 6 feet tall. Much taller than me. You may be squatting just a bit, but it's kind of cool because I feel like a much taller man now because I've never put my arm on top of a shower curtain and look over it. That makes me feel super cool. But you got what you need. If you're taller, it might be a little snug, but still, you spend 5 minutes in the shower and get out and enjoy the rest of your day with your camper. Some storage above it looks like a little bigger than just like a medicine cabinet.
Yeah. It's
little
a
more
good sized
space.
cabinet, and then you also have a medicine cabinet over the toilet.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
okay. So you put smaller things in here. You put towels up there above the sink or below the sink. And there you go. There's your Geo Pro Rockwood.
Yeah.
There's times when we would like to spend more time in these things and show you more, but when they're compact like this, you get through them pretty quick.
Yeah, it's all pretty much in one place.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. You've got everything you need. We hit everything that you would need in an RV. Again, it's one of the smaller ones that can get you what you need and get you out camping.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. If you had a choice to have any RV, what would it be?
Oh, I don't even know.
Would you go something smaller like this? Would you go with a park model? Would you go with a
See,
fifth wheel?
that's kind of a loaded question though, because they all have their benefits.
That's why you should get one of each.
Yeah, you just need a variety because obviously, like when you start getting into the fifth wheels, you start getting into like luxury. They have a lot of space. They're really comfortable. But when you're in these smaller units, they're nice and cozy. They're fun.
Yeah.
And you can take them anywhere.
Right.
So they all have their pros and their cons.
Yeah. Me telling you need one of each is the highest pressure you'll ever get from RV wholesalers. I actually felt bad saying that, like I'm pressuring you into buying 3 or 4 RVs. We just want you to get the RV that you want, and if it's something that you're just thinking about, call us. Call Taylor. She'd love to talk to you about what the great things are. I'm sure you can tell them some things that if you're being honest with them, some things that they need to think about that not, I don't want to say aren't great with camping, but some things you have to think about.
Yeah, there's things that you just need to be aware of. There's things that you need to think about. And obviously everybody's circumstances, everybody's situation is always going to be different.
Right.
So, if you call me, you tell me what you're trying to do, what your needs are, what kind of setup you're needing. I'm always happy to help with that and find you something that's perfect, that's going to match everything that you're looking for and fit all those needs.
And what about the website? If they're like, all right, I'll call her and talk to her, but I want to just peruse some things first. RVWholesalers.com.
Yep.
You can see all these trailers there.
Absolutely.
Learn about the Buckeye Service Network.
Buckeye Service Guarantee.
Yeah.
We have our nationwide service network.
I say I mixed the two up. Yeah.
We have a Buckeye Service Guarantee. We have our nationwide service network. We also offer what's called RV Bill Pay.
Okay. Yeah.
which is a fantastic service that we offer. You know, our warranty is fabulous. Our warranty department is fabulous at making sure that you get covered. So we definitely make sure that our customers are taken care of because we want you to enjoy your adventures.
Right. RV Wholesalers is so much more than just getting an RV.
Oh yes. Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
All right, we got a bunch. We've got a bunch more for you. Sometimes I talk way too fast. We got a bunch more for you, so stick around.
Hi everyone, we're here with Mark Garland today. How are you doing today?
Great, how about you?
Not too bad. So how long have you been with RV Wholesalers?
About 4 months now.
And what is it that you do here?
Sales.
You like it?
I do, I like it a lot.
What makes you stand out above some of the other salespeople?
What makes me stand out is probably the fact that I've been the customer. I've owned RVs for about almost 40 years now, 2 or 3 different types of RVs, so I got some experience from the other side of the table.
Okay. And what is unique about RV Wholesalers versus some of our competitors?
A few things. Biggest and most of all, in my opinion, is our service. We're highest rated service in the industry, and we have like 2,800 locations in our service network nationwide. So that, you know, I came from a service background, owned a small business, and I believe that, you know, we offer superior product to our service department.
Okay. And tell us a little bit about you. Are you married? What's your hobbies? Do you have kids?
I'm married, 4 kids, 8 grandkids.
Big family.
Yeah, I like to hunt, like to fish, and like to go camping.
Sounds good. And then when a new first-time home buyer, I apologize, first-time RV buyer comes in, what's your advice to them? How do you talk them through the process, overcome the fears that they may have, and make it a smooth process for them?
Well, the biggest thing is you got to talk to them about what their needs are, and once you figure out what their needs are, then you apply your experience in trying to figure out what best suits them and give them the best options to choose from. And usually when you're presenting those options and let them know that you're taking care of their needs first, it kind of removes all that fear and
Makes them comfortable.
yeah,
feel
makes
like
them
family.
comfortable, exactly, because that's the intent.
Just feeling like family
Yep.
here at RVW. And lastly, I just want to ask, would you buy an RV from us, and why would you?
I definitely would. First of all, like I said, the service level and the things that our service department does, and the things that the services that we provide during a sale, I think make us stand out above everybody else that does what we do, and my personal experiences anyhow. And then last but most importantly, not least, is our pricing. We truly are a wholesaler, so we sell RVs all across the country every day to people in Florida and Texas and Maine and California that they can't match our prices from their local dealer.
Awesome. Was there anything else you'd like to add to this for us today?
I don't think so.
All right, well, thank you for speaking with us. You have a good rest of your day.
David and Taylor hanging out outside of an RV that I hadn't seen until last month I came in. If you notice, we'll talk about this in a second, but there's no doors along this side. Why is that? First of all, what is this?
So this is a Puma Mini Loft. This is one of their more compact park models that they
You
have.
say compact, but look how high this thing is.
Yes, yes. But I mean, obviously in comparison to some of the other lofts, this is much shorter.
Okay.
It's much smaller. This one here, this has the door on the end instead of on the side. So this one does still offer campsite features though. So as you see, we still have the awning above us with the lights. We still have speakers,
Right.
TV back, all of that good stuff.
You can come out here and party on the side of the
Yeah.
house with the doors on the rear end. The
patio.
front is
Yeah.
the patio. Yeah. So let's take a look at this. And like I said, last year when I came here to shoot some videos, I drove by one of these in the lot, and I'm like, that is awesome. I haven't seen anything like this. For those of you who are new, park model means it's an RV that you would take and you pretty much park it and leave it there. I know a lot of people, now this has one on it already, but a lot of people will build like a patio off to the side, or where the door is on the side. Normally on other park models, they build an actual deck there, so that thing stays there. So this is one that you're not necessarily driving down the road every time you want to take vacation. You take it and park it somewhere and leave it there. I love this. This is awesome. We have a, my house, we have a spider web. Ooh, hold on a second. I walked that one off. Oh, I don't like spiders. Woo, that one freaked me out. Okay.
He won't eat too much.
Oh, do you see him? I got wrecked my hair.
He's not over here. I don't think this is an old web. It's not even like a new web.
What, are you touching it? All right, sorry.
I picked up a jumping spider a couple weeks ago
What is
in front of my
wrong with you,
customers, and they
Taylor?
were like, "What did you do that for?" And I was like, "He was on my laptop. I didn't want to smush him."
Good night. All right.
See, it's gone now.
Taylor saved me.
Not
She
all
protected
heroes
me.
wear capes.
Oh, all right. So what I was saying, if I remember right, is we have our front patio at home. We just love to hang out and sit on it and just watch traffic go by. This is great, and I just noticed speakers
Yes.
above us.
Yep, you
That's
got speakers
awesome.
and lights out
And
here
lights.
too.
This is awesome. Bring out a couple chairs, one here, one over there.
Absolutely.
You can have a table here that you can move in the middle. That you can move when you need to
You
go
can
in
even
there.
put a small grill out here if you want
Yeah.
to.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've never been inside one of these. It's been sitting out here for the past hour or so. I've had a chance to walk in, but I haven't because I wanted to experience the first time you do. So we'll jump in there.
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Go right ahead. Oh,
So,
yeah,
although
this
these
is-
units are super compact, they do a really good job of utilizing the space that they have.
Wow. Yeah, this is
They're very comfortable.
this is awesome. I could live in one of these on a
Right?
regular basis, minus the spider web that I just put my
Minus the spider web.
head through. All right, so let's talk right above, or just as we walked in, what was above the patio there is a little bunk area.
Yeah, so that's your secondary loft up there. It's about maybe a full size.
Yeah, it's
a
pretty
little
close.
bigger
That's-
than a twin.
Yeah.
So it's great for additional storage if you have guests, if you have kids.
Mm-hmm.
All of those things, it's fantastic. And obviously, kids love lofts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
kids think they're the greatest thing ever.
Absolutely.
So that's a great feature for that.
And
And
I see like a USB charger up there, so they'll be entertained.
yeah, a lot of creature comforts. You also have lots of windows up there too, which is fantastic because lots of airflow.
I would say, you imagine opening each side and just
Yeah.
taking a nap right there on a breezy day.
Yeah,
I'd be out
beautiful.
for hours. Yeah.
And that's nice about this too is you do have lots of big windows that you
Mm-hmm.
can open and get lots of airflow through here.
It's a real man. It's cool looking in here.
Oh, yeah.
It's hip. I mean, the colors, the light brown and the gray,
Yes.
look great together. That TV over the fireplace,
Mm-hmm.
the cool looking couch.
Yeah,
I mean,
this
I
is
haven't
a
seen something like
jackknife.
that. Okay.
So this will be a jackknife sofa, so it does fold out, so you do have additional sleeping space with that as well. And it has the option of the plugs on the front of it, so
Okay.
you're not always searching for a plug when you're sitting on the couch.
Yeah, that's great. Again, the windows in here are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like these two, not floor to ceiling, but they're pretty close.
Yeah, they're huge. Yeah.
I love these up here. Now this one, obviously, as you're walking up, is great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is good. So before we get upstairs, there's an upstairs. That's awesome.
And it has actual stairs, which is super
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, that's fantastic. We'll close this for now and talk about what's going on in this decent-sized kitchen.
So you have full-size amenities. So you
Uh-huh.
have a full-size microwave. You have 3 burners, which is still a pretty good size.
Yeah. What is that? I've never seen
That is your dishwasher.
That's
It's
crazy.
a compact dishwasher, yeah.
Look at that. That's awesome.
And a dishwasher isn't something you see in a lot of units, but these ones in particular come with a dishwasher. It also
if I've
comes with a
ever seen
washer-dryer combo.
Okay.
I love the washer-dryer combos. I personally have one in my house
Yeah.
because then it's all done.
It's
just done.
It's done.
Yeah. And you have a full-size refrigerator in here too, which is fantastic. A
This
French
is
door
This is a
refrigerator.
nice one. Let me just figure out. Oh, you just pull it like a normal refrigerator. Sometimes I make things too difficult for myself. So you go side by side, freezer,
Mm-hmm.
refrigerator. Good size. We got storage over here.
Yep.
We got storage over here.
Tons of
storage.
counter space.
Yeah.
Nice little breakfast bar, shelves.
Yeah.
So you have lots of storage options, and again, it's very efficient space-wise.
I really like especially since you don't have a like a dining space. I mean, you can get a table and bring it out and sit in front of. I love watching TV while I eat anyway, so it makes sense for me to bring a little table out there. But this is nice to have. At least you do have a place where you can sit down and, like you said, have breakfast,
Absolutely.
or dinner, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's step back in here. Oh, wow.
This has a great bathroom
Yeah.
in it. So again, you have a nice big shower, nice little LED ring light. You've got a nice shower head. This actually has a seat in the shower as well. So it's like a full size, like residential style shower.
Yeah. Plenty of storage. That goes back far. Yeah. Some storage there, here, and behind me even. Yep. And then look at that sink. That sink's fantastic.
Oh yeah, it's very modern, very updated. I love like the wallpaper. I love the countertops, the sink. All of it is just fabulous. I think it looks so nice.
Yeah.
It's very luxury feeling.
Yeah. Again, and I think part of that is I love the gray and brown. So
yes, the blue, gray, the brown, and then the silver in the wallpaper, which actually kind of adds a little bit of light to the room too, as well as the nice big
it's reflective,
mirror.
so yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, it definitely helps to make the room feel nice and bright and light, and overall the whole unit just feels super cozy and luxurious in a way.
For some reason it reminds me of like an apartment in New York.
Yeah.
You know, not that I've ever been in an apartment in New York, but like a hip apartment in New York.
Yes, very trendy,
All right, so we're gonna go upstairs. You going first? All right, head on up there. And we'll see what it looks like up there. I've like I said, this is the first time, honestly, this is the first time I've been in one of these.
They're really cool.
So, let's see how you're gonna get shots, and here, let me sneak up there so I can.
Okay.
Since I haven't seen it before, I'll get up here and ooh and awe about it, and then. All right, so obviously this is like a loft. I'm gonna crawl past you. Pardon the view, folks. I'm gonna crawl past you. This is okay. This is, we talked about kids like lofts.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
It's like a grown-up playground.
Yeah. You got the TV in the corner. That's you got a fireplace here at the end.
Yep. The LED strip lights. So nice little ambient lighting. And then you have nice storage. I mean, you can use these however you choose. You've also got the cabinet spaces.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah. And you can move this around, change it however you choose to.
Yeah, and we talked about how like these fireplaces underneath the TVs, they don't necessarily heat up the whole place, but they'll heat up that area. I feel like this would do a very good job of heating this up here if you need it.
And they honestly do a great job of just kind of taking the chill off. If you're a year-round camper, or even if you're a fall and spring camper, those are perfect.
Okay.
The fireplaces are fantastic.
Yeah. Also, this is important to know, and it's like this in I think every RV I've been in. Emergency exit in case you need to get out here, because I could see somebody being up here like, what happens if I need to get out of here and can't use the steps? It may not be the funnest exit, but if you need to be safe, you can get out here. You can get out of this thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is awesome, and it won't be this loud. You can take this plastic off of the bed that you hear me rustling around in. This is cool. I'm assuming this is. The mattress that's here it looks like a California King.
Yeah.
It's big. It's
huge.
It's
a king.
Okay. And you could actually bring a smaller mattress, maybe somehow.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah, it'd have to be one you can fold up to get up the steps.
Yeah, or even a bed in the box.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. So yeah, this is awesome. I could hang up here for a while. I could hang up here for a long time. This is great. All right, now we get back downstairs, which wouldn't be a big deal, but we got camera crew. Like how I called you a crew. And listen, I'm 54 years old, and I got in and out of that thing fairly easily, so don't let that freak you out thinking.
Yeah, you're not really climbing on your hands and your knees a whole lot. Yeah.
That's super sweet up there. Well, I love this. So yeah, let's talk about. I mentioned it a little bit, but let's talk about it being a park model. It really is something that you would buy and go park somewhere and just leave it there.
Yes.
You're not zipping down the road.
Absolutely.
Constantly with this thing. And then we talked before about having something like this and then getting a smaller RV.
Yes.
Some of these smaller RVs if you want to keep RVing. This is great, and cost wise. you know, you have a payment for this. Let's say you have your regular house payment, your regular mortgage, and then you have this. This is like a second home with a much smaller mortgage.
Much smaller payment, yes, absolutely. These ones, actually, Puma is really great because it's fantastic on their price points. Puma has become such a great value for a brand, just because they've been working really hard on upgrading their features. They've added a lot of amenities to their units. And then on top of that, their price points haven't really gone up that far.
Great.
So
awesome.
they're always at a very comfortable price range, especially for what you're getting.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, we got so much more for you today. But if you're looking for a park model, this is the coolest park model I've ever seen in my life. This is awesome. Taylor and David hanging outside of a Mini Lite Rockwood. Again, Rockwood, you can't go wrong.
No.
We are, sorry, again, we are kind of compressed in here between the wall. Sometimes we bring them in so that you can get in easier on the other side. We didn't this time, but here we are, standing outside of it. We've got a big old awning, almost the length of the thing. And then the outdoor kitchen over here with, I think it's the right way. Your water hookup here, hot and cold water, so you have a place to clean dishes or whatever you need to do. You got your griddle, you got a little bit of storage space, and the fridge over here. So you got your outdoor kitchen. In the back, a built-on ladder, and then this is access to the bunk area. So I'll give you a sneak peek of what's going on inside the Mini Lite Rockwood. So there you go. There's the outside. Let's go inside and take a look.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I talked the whole time. I didn't let you say
No,
anything.
you're okay.
I'm just rambling. I'm so excited when I see these things. Oh, let's point this out real quick. The handle for the railing for the stairs is right here, so you can bring this down and then close it up. If you want to close it up, you don't need it. And when you're traveling down the road, it just fits into the side of the wall there. Here we are.
Yeah.
All right.
So this one's a cool layout because it has the Murphy bed. The Murphy beds are great because they're excellent space savers. And then, of course, you know, during the day, you have lots of living area. During the night, you have your bed and you can put that down.
Right.
So that's great. This works the same as a jackknife. So it's just a jackknife sofa. It looks like this one does have recliners as well, which is pretty cool.
Do we want to try and put it down?
Yeah, we can put it down.
Just to show them, because I don't think, depending on when they started watching, we haven't shown them one of these yet. Show you how easy it is to do this. I say as I there we go. I was pushing on it too hard. Drop it down. Watch your fingers. And there you go. Your living room has become the bedroom, just like that. Big old window back behind the bed. Storage on either side. And like I said, what was your living room is now your kitchen. So 2 rooms in one. Definitely space saving.
And this is not a split mattress either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is a solid mattress, so you
Nice.
don't have that dip in it either. Because sometimes those Murphy beds will come with a split mattress.
That's good. And the best thing is we don't have to put it back up. We can have somebody else do it. We just have to show the rest of this thing. And even though we've just seen this sleeps probably 6. Could sleep up to 6, maybe.
Because
maybe
you
more.
have 2, 4, potentially 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good sized U-shaped dinette. I would say that's about a full-size bed right there.
Pretty close. Yeah. Especially with kids or a couple that actually like each other.
Yeah.
Mine's struggling.
People my size fit on it pretty well.
Right. Well, cool. So you got that right across from your TV. So this, I'm assuming, will turn this way so you can watch it from the TV. And if not, you can buy a TV rack.
It's articulated.
Yeah. Lots of counter space on this one.
Yes.
Lots of counter space thanks to this L shape.
Yep. You got a nice big
cordless.
sink.
Is
Yep,
that
that's your
cordless?
power bank. So it'll have plugs.
There it is. I was
Yep.
thinking it was like the where you just set it on top.
Yeah, the
It's not-
wireless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. It keeps it out of the way.
Yep.
You don't
And then
have
this does have the expanded countertop, so you have even more counter
Oh, yeah,
space
great.
when you pull that up. You have the dual swing refrigerator. Sometimes those really work out really well because then you can get into it from either side.
Yeah.
This-
Let's show them what, because I haven't
Yeah.
shown that yet today. Again, depending on when they've watched them. So you can open it from.
So you can open it from this side, or you can open it from this side.
Yeah, that's smart. That's
Yeah.
just smart.
Sometimes it's just super ergonomic. It works out really well.
Yeah.
And then your freezer is down here.
Yep. Great. What's that auto detect down there at the bottom?
Oh, that's your O2 sensor.
That's what is
The
it?
CO2 sensor.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So keeping things safe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You do have lots of storage. Even with having the bunk and the U-shaped dinette, you have tons of storage throughout here. So you've got a nice little pantry. You've got drawers under both sides of the dinette that go the length.
I don't know if we
And then
mentioned
you've
this.
got a cabinet back there
Yeah.
too that's pretty good size.
That's great. Oh, and the little.
And then you've got the
storage one?
overheads.
Wow.
Yeah. And you've got drawers here, wardrobe there.
I see some here. Yeah, that's the thing is, RVs are very good at using their space, their open space for storage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's one thing. Yeah, it might be in a smaller RV, so it's not a lot of storage, but it's a lot of storage for that amount of space.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And even with this, so you have that pass-through back there. That's excellent for if you're traveling and the slides are in and you just need to be able to reach something while you're traveling.
Yeah.
That's a great access point. It's also great for like if you got like a small kayak or something like that you just need to slide in
Bikes,
there.
I'm assuming bikes could.
Yeah, because this actually lifts up. This bunk does.
The
So you
bottom
can,
bunk?
yeah, you can lift that bottom bunk up, and you could say put like kids' bikes in there, or things
Okay.
like that.
Yeah, you can see where it's split here.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, that's great. Again, kids love bunks.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you have kids, they'd be
Yeah.
happy up here.
They think they're
that's-
great.
Yeah, and that's what I was looking for. USB and there's your lights.
Yeah, and I mean they have the privacy curtains, which is great too.
Right.
So everybody, while you're still in a small space, everybody kind of has their own little bit of space. So you've got your privacy curtain there, privacy curtains here, so everybody can have their own separate space.
Yeah, that's good. Let's check out the bathroom. Oh, you got yourself a little bit of a tub here.
Yeah.
So if you have little kids or a little wife, you can use the tub. Good sized shower. You've got window in here. I don't get a whole lot of windows in bathrooms, do you?
Not really,
Yeah, that's
no.
good. And I think you're high enough off the ground that nobody's peeking in here.
Yeah, I would
Unless
hope so.
Really weirdos, and they're bringing ladders around to watch people in the bathroom. Some storage underneath here, and your medicine cabinet here. Yeah, so there you go. It's got a water saving system. I don't think I've talked about today. Can we talk about that just a bit?
So that's actually really cool. So with the mini lights, with their water saving system, basically what it does is it circulates the water like preemptively once you turn it on. So then when you turn on the water, it's already hot, so that you're not running it to get it hot.
Yeah.
So that helps to save water.
You're not going through all that water.
Yeah, because it's just like when you turn on the shower at home, you turn it on, let it get hot, and then you step in.
Yeah.
With that, you turn on the water heater, and then as soon as you turn on the shower, your water's already hot.
Okay.
So then you're not using as much water.
That's good. That's smart.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fantastic.
when you have a limited amount of water, you don't want
Yes.
to waste it just to warm it
Yes,
up.
especially if you're boondocking or dry camping, anything like that.
Yeah.
Then that's perfect.
Yeah, awesome. Anything else about this RV? I see. You know what? I see. We didn't go around this side. I see a light coming through down here. I'm gonna go over there. Is that
Yeah, it looks
is
like
that more
there's little
storage?
night lights.
Keep the cameras in there, and I'll come out here and take a look
Oh, storage. I was like, it looks like there's little
around
LED
this side.
lights.
So yeah, it's just more storage. They can get to things. So there you go. That'll be all closed off. I just wanted to see what that was exactly in case somebody caught that. Yeah, that's a nice little camper.
Oh yeah,
This
absolutely.
This is good. And I mean, it could be twice the size, not twice the size, but it could be another third of the size and have the same amount of stuff because of the
Murphy bed.
The Murphy bed.
Yeah, and honestly, especially if you're looking for something compact and lightweight, but still for a family, this is wonderful because, I mean, when you have kids, sometimes friends come along, you just never know. So it's definitely a perfect unit for a family to be able to take on trips.
Yeah, love it. All right, we got so much more to show you, so we're going to go into it. All right, all day we've been getting to know the team here, the family here at RVW. You ready? Name,
ready.
how long you been here, and what you do.
All right, so my name's Kelly Tussing. I've been here this is my 20th year.
Wow.
So a long time. I do F&I, so anything finance related, insurance, coverage related. I've done a little bit of everything though. I used to work in the shop. I worked in warranty for a while. Actually drove in college. I drove back and forth to the factory and picked up campers. Wow. So a little bit of everything. I was a sales manager for a little while. I was in sales for, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 years. So done a little bit of everything. I've been doing the F&I thing for probably, I don't know, 6 years now. Yeah. So it's been good.
I know it had to be before COVID because you were doing it when you were doing the COVID shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So 20 years means you like the place. What keeps you around?
So, I mean, actually, one of the owners, David, was my teacher in 8th grade. So I actually worked for these guys, Mike and Dave, the two brothers that own the place, in 7th grade, I believe. I know I had a moped, so it was a long time ago. So I worked for them in 7th grade.
Is that when you did sales?
Yeah, sales, yeah, I was killing it back then. But I mean, it's just the family atmosphere. I mean, obviously I have kids, so I can go to my kids' events. I mean, that's all Christian-based company, so I mean, that's always an added benefit for me. So spend time with the family, can go to kids' events, help people just buy a camper. I mean, that's fun.
Yeah.
It's not something you have to have, so when people come out to buy a camper, you can tell them, hey, this is how you're going to make memories with your family, and it's something fun. I mean, it's not selling you a life insurance policy or something. So that's really the things that I kind of like about it. So,
Well, then tell us one thing about RV wholesalers that folks wouldn't be able to know just from watching one of these RV shows.
So I would say,
tough, weird question, but
I would say the biggest thing that I've kind of just learned over the years is, I mean, we're straightforward. I mean, that's probably going in because, I mean, anytime people buy something, I feel like you have salespeople in general or dealerships in general, whether it be a car or a boat or an RV or whatever, just have a bad rap. I mean, it's like, hey, I got to kind of keep my distance, keep my guard up. I mean, that's kind of the thing that makes it nice for me is I don't have to worry about lying to customers I can just tell you the truth. And
well, we talked to Dallas. He brought up the same thing. I know you haven't talked to Dallas about what you're talking about here.
Yeah.
He's like, we're an honest company.
I mean, that's honestly the biggest thing that people don't know. And I get people all the time that they've been taken advantage of somewhere else, and then they call you and they're on the defense, right? Yeah. Which they should be, right? I mean, that is that.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's probably the number one thing I would say that people wouldn't know, just because I mean, when you lump a dealership in, everyone's a whole at that point.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of but that's the biggest thing that I see is just it makes it easy for me,
right?
Because I don't have to. If I lie to you, I got to remember a year from now that I told you what I told. I mean, so it's just easy for me to just be honest with people, and that to me is what separates us. And I'm sure there's other honest dealers out there, but I mean, it makes my life easy.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where to fully understand that you have to jump in. You have to. If you're looking for an RV and you want to buy one from an honest dealer that's going to, shoot it to you straight.
Yep.
This is one of the places to come to. Probably the best place to come to because.
No, 100%. I mean, there are other dealerships that do the right thing, sure, but there's a lot of them that try to take advantage of people, and that's why I think salespeople and dealerships have a bad rap because
some of the bad apples.
Well, and I mean, there's so many people like, say, your elderly parents, they want to buy a camper. Well, they're not going to know the questions to ask. They're not going to know if they got a good deal. They're not going to know if, you know what I mean? They're just not. But then you find out, well, man, you overpaid for that.
Yeah.
But they didn't know. So now what?
Now
you got taken advantage of, right? Yeah. So that's the biggest thing for me is just just the honesty of it.
So you're looking to retire from here?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right, sounds good.
I should only have, like 5 more years?
Yeah, good grief. I didn't know you'd been here for 20 years.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully I can get about 10 more.
You look good for 60.
Yeah, right?
I'll tell you that.
I've had someone tell me that before. 50, but it was 10 years ago, so now it'd be 60.
Yeah. That's funny. All right, well, thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Hi, this is Taylor with RV Wholesalers. I'm here today with David.
Yeah.
We're standing out here with a Chaparral. This is a fifth wheel that we have here on our lot. So, right here we have our propane tank.
How exciting is that?
There's another one on the other side, so you
Okay.
have two of them on this unit. You do have a large pass-through storage here.
Yeah, there's a lot of space in there.
Yes, tons of storage under here in the underbelly. Your battery disconnect will be over there, and then I believe that is our auto leveling system up there.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, awning, just one awning on this.
Yep.
I know some of them will have an awning coming off the slide. It does not.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it a bad thing. You're just going to have the party underneath this awning.
It's still a good size.
Yeah, it's a big old awning.
Yeah. So this one is a really cool unit. So this is the 389 deck. What's really cool about this is because you get the features of a toy hauler with the deck on the back without it being a toy hauler,
Okay.
which is really
Awesome.
fantastic.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's really cool.
Is it new?
Yeah.
Is it fairly new?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. You want to jump up there and I'll follow you in. Yeah, every deck that I've seen off the back has been on a toy hauler.
Yeah.
And I've often wondered, like, why don't we do this with a non-toy hauler?
Yeah, so it's been really cool that this is a new feature that they've started adding to these. A lot of people are really interested in them because they like the toy hauler party decks that they have, but they're also, you know, they're like, I don't need a toy hauler though.
Right.
And for some people, it feels like wasted space when you have just that empty space.
Well, I've asked that before, like walking through toy haulers. I've asked, like, what can we use besides? What can we use this for besides bringing in another vehicle?
Yeah.
And I've heard that people want an aviary. Somebody kept their birds back there, use it as a play area for the kids. But if you can get away, if you don't need a toy hauler, you can get away with not buying a toy hauler and finding a use for that, this is the way to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it looks great. This wall right here, this slide is fantastic. It's just aesthetically pleasing with the doors on the either side of the TV. You know, you have the sound bar, the fireplace, your TV, and then on either side you have the storage. And again, my OCD makes it want to be even, and it is.
This one here's got a nice big pantry. You got some drawers in here. You do have a light.
Yeah. A nice bar here. I didn't even notice when I first came in. You have bar stools to go.
Yep.
So you have one person on either side.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great. And I think I missed that that's where the sink was because it had the covers on it.
Yeah, so you have a nice good sized sink here. Pull these off. So you've got a pretty good sized sink under here. You've got like the nice faucet. You've got cabinets on all sides, but then you have a ton of storage space when you have these closed up too.
Yeah.
And these countertops are fabulous. They're so nice.
Let's say that. I mean, you can tell the way you're lifting that. That's heavy. There's
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
that's
good
quality.
size. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, all kinds of storage, outlets. You can put your coffee pot, your crock pot, whatever you
Absolutely.
put up there.
You do have full-sized appliances as well. So
Locked
you've
up
got
right now for travel.
Yep. So you've got a nice full-size refrigerator. You've got a full-size microwave. Here's a 3-burner cooktop, and then you do have a small oven.
It's great. Looking for more outlets. Here, get more outlets on here. We look back to the living area. Well, first the dining area. TVs. Your table is. Can that be taken off there? Is that one that can be taken off? Does it drop down?
It folds down.
Fold down. Okay, awesome. So you can fold that down and use those if you have your entertaining. Use these chairs as chairs just to watch TV.
You
or
can
do
use
whatever
that
there.
space however you choose.
Yeah, love it. Again, I like the color of this
Yes,
wood
I
and
really like the
the
color
accent.
schemes that they did in these because it's a nice neutral and there's a good contrast between the light wood and the darker interior.
Some Thomas Paine furniture. That's always a good thing.
Yeah, they're nice and plush, nice soft furniture, and then this is nice because you have the combination of a sofa and a theater seat. So you have additional sleeping space with the sofa.
Right.
This will have a bed, and then you also have your recliners. So you kind of get the best of both worlds with that.
Yeah, and that's where you would keep. That's where you're supposed to keep your remote control. You never will. It'll always be down in here. I'm telling you now, or down in here. You'll look here, and it won't be there. There'll just be some old wrappers.
Oh, so you can keep your snacks in there.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
Your TV snacks.
Yeah, awesome. But yeah, it just feels comfortable in here. So let's get out here and take a look at what I haven't seen yet. Oh, this is great. Oh yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, so
I
with
was just
this,
thinking it was just going to be this out back.
yeah, so they really designed this with the idea of, you know, people love these for the deck because they want to use it for entertaining. So they designed it with entertaining in mind.
Wow.
So you have your cabinets up above, you have a huge TV, you've got a sink, you've got a nice bar set up, you can always put a grill out here, or you could put a griddle on the countertop, either one that you choose. And then you also have a door on the opposite side, so the not camp side,
Right.
which is fantastic. So you have access to this space as well.
Yeah. That's
Even when
awesome.
this is closed, when you're traveling, you can always reach in here and grab something if need be.
Oh, that's smart. That makes sense. And then you got the steps back here, so and with the little door, so you can oops, open it this way. There we go. You can jump up here anytime. You don't have to come inside. You can come right up through here. I just imagine watching college football
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah,
just
having
with all your buddies.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is great. A little bit of light up there. Is that an awning or is it just
It looks like it's just a light.
just the
with
light?
a-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fantastic. I didn't expect any of this back here. That's smart. It is an awning?
Is it on? Okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
awning
okay.
right there. Yeah, good eye.
You
So
got
yeah,
us.
you got an awning, and yeah, I just want to hang out here. I do. I want to take this
Yeah,
somewhere
it's
and
fabulous,
hang out.
right? Especially for entertaining. And then you also have, you know, your campsite awning over there, so
Right.
you have lots of space to be entertaining.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Because this is outside. You know,
Yeah.
this is an outside kitchen that normally folds open in a little door over here. You've got the full thing. Love it. That's awesome. Man, that's smart. I like the lights above the little island too. These look nice. All right, so let's head up this way. Oh, it's dark. First of all, we've got a little bit of storage here. Just a little bit of room. Throw some things you need to throw in it.
Little coat closet, purse closet.
Oh, a double vanity.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have a nice full-size shower in there with a seat.
Yep. So there you go. A couple of you in here working things. We've got a couple outlets. Plug whatever you need. Lots of storage underneath, above, and then like I said, a big old shower. It's a good sized shower for and then more storage behind the door here. But this way, if somebody's taking a shower and there's a line forming, you have room for the second person to sit here and wait. The view's probably not going to be great, but or maybe it will be. And then the
So this here is your master bed.
master bedroom.
So this does have washer dryer hookups here in the closet. So washer would go on this side, dryer would go on that side. You do have a nice good sized closet here with a hanging rack as well as a shelf above. Nice big mirrors going across.
That's great. That makes it feel big. I don't know if you just saw. I was looking at myself.
Yeah.
Only to be like, this makes it. I wasn't.
It does.
"Oh,
It
look,
makes
who's
it feel.
Mr. Handsome over there? It makes it feel roomier.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does help to make the space feel much more open. With this, you do have a king size bed. You've got windows on either side, so again, you have lots of airflow if you decide you want to sleep with the windows open.
Yep. I like the cup holders on the side.
Yeah.
That's smart. Instead of just, I know my wife has her drink bottle next to her all night long.
Water bottle goes with me everywhere.
Yep. Yeah, no, this is great.
Yeah.
Plenty of storage there behind you. TV backer up
And then
above the
this
whole thing.
Lifts
Oh, look
up
at
here,
that.
so you have a little bit of a
That's
hidden
cool.
storage area too.
Sweet.
And then you do have a TV backer. You could put an articulated arm up there, and you can move it however you choose. Also, second AC. These are still ducted ACs though, so even if you were to get just the one AC, you're still going to have airflow throughout the
Okay,
unit.
that's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah, this is smart. So if you're like me and you've seen toy haulers before, and be like, I like that deck out back, but I really have no use for a toy hauler. Now you can get one without the toy hauler, and I think they've stepped it up with that outdoor kitchen out there. That's a brilliant idea, because they could have just used that space and extended a living room a little more and given you a couple more feet. But they really took advantage and put that kitchen out there. Really, this is I would call this a very an RV that's very made for entertaining. You know.
Absolutely, yeah. No, this is made for tailgating and weekend parties and things like that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for walking us through it.
Yeah, absolutely.
right, hanging out with Kelly here. I want to talk about like extended warranty. I bring it up all the time. Peace of mind after you buy an RV. What does RV Wholesalers offer that that people can like look at and be like, okay, I feel comfortable buying this RV because I know I won't get in trouble in the long run?
Sure. No, good question. So we offer a few different things, depending on the unit and things like that. But a general idea. So you purchase a unit. I always tell people you want to protect your investment, right? So there's a few things that we offer customers. It's not something you have to have, but I 100% recommend it just because, this camper, I believe this is a Rockwood that we're sitting in, they built a nice camper, right? Everyone builds a camper that's made to go down the road, but if you pulled your house down the road at 60 miles an hour, things vibrate, things jar, so it's not that they're not built well, but things happen when they're going down the road, right? Yeah. So we offer basically 4 different options, 3 more for the camper, 1 more for the loan. So kind of just to break it down quick, we do a service contract, which is kind of like an extended warranty. It's just not through the manufacturer. That's why it's not called an extended warranty. Okay. So it's a vehicle service contract. Typically, it's going to be good for either 4 or 5 years. That's going to cover the main pieces is everything electrical, mechanical. So the air conditioner, refrigerator, water heater, furnace, your jack motors, fireplaces, converters, slide seals, things like that. So anything electrical, mechanical, it's recognized nationwide, so it's not something you have to bring back to us. A lot of people ask that when we sell out of state. Well, I don't want to bring it back to Ohio to get it worked on. Right. It's recognized nationwide. As long as the place can write an estimate, they can do the work. So it's super easy. Okay. So that would be kind of the main one, right? That's going to cover all your major expensive items in the coach. And then they also have an optional, so the same company, they have an optional either tire and wheel coverage, which covers the tires and wheels on the camper and on your tow vehicle. Okay. Or a lot of people buy a destination unit that sits on a permanent lot. You don't tow it, obviously you don't need the tire and wheel coverage. Right. So they have an optional service call coverage, which is what it sounds like. So you set yours up, you leave it at the lake, you never pull it.
Like a park model.
Like a park model, yep. So that just pays for a mobile tech to come to your camper. Okay. So you can do either one of those 2 and add it on to that first one. And then the third option is our appearance package. Now part of this is a 3-part package. So we just actually used to always just be 2. We added the third part, which is our rust protection. So every camper will have 2 steel I-beams that run the length of the trailer. We spray that with a rust inhibitor. So just like if you want to get your car undersprayed when you buy it so it doesn't rust, things like that. So we do that on the camper. We do a diamond ceramic coating on the outside, so all 4 exterior sidewalls. It's like a hard clear coat wax. Okay. And then we do a Scotch guard basically on the inside. So any leather, vinyl, or fabric, all 3 of those are good for 5 years. Wow. Warranted for 5 years. Okay. So and that's kind of what I always because a lot of places, whether it be car dealer, boat dealer, whatever, offer like a paint and fabric protection, but they don't offer the warranty that goes with it. So that's what I really like about ours because they're going to back their product. Okay. So allow us to put this on the outside. They're going to stick their neck on the line for that 5 years. So if something happens, they pay to have it fixed. Okay. So that's really nice. So those 3 things, so everything electrical, mechanical, the tire and wheel and or the service calls, and then the appearance package, which is all 3 of the rust inhibitor, ceramic coat, Scotch guard. So those are kind of the 3 things that we offer. And then as far as the loan, since most people will do the loan with us, there's some finance incentives, things like that we offer. So a lot of people do loans. We can do gap coverage on the loan, which is for 10 years. So that would be like if a tree fell on it or you got in an accident and it got totaled, and the insurance company wants to give you less than what you owe, gap coverage steps in and pays that difference.
I've had that on a couple vehicles.
Yep. Yeah. And anyone that usually has had gap and it's paid off for you, they get it on everything. Just because it's fairly inexpensive, kind of peace of mind, right? So those are kind of the things that we offer after the purchase to kind of help you protect your investment and make sure you're taken care of.
That's good. If anybody has any questions, they can go to the website, I'm assuming. See a lot of information there. Yep. Email, text, call.
Yep. Yeah. Give us a call if you have questions or just want to chat. Just let us know and we'll help you out.
All right. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, guys. David here with Nobody. It's just me. So if you know me, I'm basically been doing like spokesperson stuff for RV wholesalers. Technical side of these RVs, I really don't know a lot of it. I'm learning as we walk through them. Right now, all our sales folks are out talking to people, which is a good thing. People are buying these RVs. So I figured, hey, why not just walk through an RV and show you what I see? If you're into RVs, kind of live vicariously through me as we discover this together. So this is obviously a Cherokee Wolf Pup. Let's see what this is here. I'm assuming it's, yep, a fridge with a bit of a table there. So not necessarily an outdoor kitchen, but a place to put some snacks or whatever, just as long as you have some room to open your door. You can kind of entertain out here. We've got our speakers. We've got, I like this on the back. We've already got a built-in rack so you can carry more stuff. We have one of these. My wife and I have one of these that we will sometimes put on the back of our SUV, and these things are great. You can now go to Amazon. I don't know if this one comes with it, but you go to Amazon and buy like a big bag this size, like a leather bag or a vinyl bag that you zip close. You put everything in it, strap it down to this, and it's just so nice to have this extra storage. Other than that, we've got the awning with the LED lights underneath. I like this big window. You can kind of see in there the dining set in there. And then up front here, it looks like we got some pass-through. No, it's not pass-through storage, but I think it looks like it goes, let me double check. I think it goes almost all the way through and doesn't quite make it. Okay, yeah, it's not pass-through, but it's pretty deep. So you got quite a bit of storage back through here. A good set of steps here, the solid steps. So let's get right inside, and I like this door. Look at that door. It's just sharp looking. Just sharp looking door. Let's get inside and take a look, see what we have here. Obviously, it's a smaller unit. Sorry, I usually like for you to walk in first, and I just jumped right in front of you. So you had to see all that as I walked in. Let's talk about back here, what we'll call the bedroom. Plenty of storage. You got above, you got on either side, some storage underneath. If I were to take a guess, storage underneath. It's there. There it is. Storage underneath. It actually goes to the storage from the outside, plus the little totes on either side. Looks like you got two on either side. Lots of storage for the bedroom area. Obviously, you don't have to keep bedroom stuff in there, but that's where a lot of the storage is. When you make your way up here to the kitchen, let's look at the kitchen first. 2-burner. Obviously, the glass will close so that you have more counter space. This closes down so you have counter space. So unless you're absolutely needing the sink, you got a lot of room to work here. If you got stuff you need to clean, but you need this whole space, move some over here, move this out of the way, clean your vegetables or whatever, throw this back on, and you're back to having a lot of space. Little hand sanitizing station. So I'm assuming that either you get to that, there you go, you can fill that up right through there. I still use hand sanitizer. I'm just done talking about it after the first 5 years of the 2020s. Some storage underneath. More storage on this side, but you got your sink under there, obviously. It's a microwave. It doesn't look like convection, but it is a microwave. So you got your microwave, and like I said, the stove top. Speakers in here, and then your air conditioner, centralized air conditioner here. You only need one in a smaller unit like this. More storage here. You got your control unit up here. Down here, if you've got a rug rat with you or a buddy, you can break this down, and this will turn into a narrow bed, but a bed nonetheless. You're going to want to sleep in a fetal position, but there you go. And I was pointing out the big window. You know, you got this window here that really lets in a lot of light. You know, I could see a window normally being about this size. It's nice kind of seeing the rest of the world down through here. But it's a cool area. Good size fridge. Dual swing, meaning you can open it from this side. Or if for some reason you need to open it from this side, maybe you're hiding food that you don't want your spouse to know about, you'd open it from this side because they're here. You got to hide it in here. If you open it here, they totally see where you're hiding things. So that's pretty smart. The fridge or the freezer. Is the freezer the same way? I think it is. It feels like it is. Maybe not. The refrigerator definitely is. So there you go. Lots of living space here. Here's your TV backer. You plug it in up here. TV here showing for folks here. And of course, sitting in the bed. Let's get back here to the bathroom and find out what's going on. You got a decent sized shower. A little bit of a tub down here. a bit of a tub. Maybe if you have a pet that's out running around getting dirty, having some fun, you can wash them off, or a small kid, throw some warm water in there. Storage underneath, let's take a look. A little bit of storage underneath. Maybe throw a couple towels in there, and then your medicine cabinet. Medicine cabinets, we don't point this out very often, but they have a lip on it. I think that's good just because as you're moving around down the street, when you take this, open this, a lot of these could be up against the thing, but because you have the lip there, they're not falling out. Space here for plenty of toiletries or whatever you need to have in here. And then again, like I said, the decent sized shower. Yeah, fan so it doesn't get too humid in there. But there you go. It's a smaller unit. It's something I've talked about quite a bit in some of these littler ones. I've just come up with it recently, but it sounds like something that a lot of folks are doing. People that are really into camping and maybe have a bigger camper, I'm hearing that a lot of them are buying some of these smaller campers because they love camping so much. They might be going maybe on a shorter trip, or maybe they don't need as much space. So they've got two of them. They've got a smaller camper like this, and then they've got the bigger, like the family camper. So I know a lot of people are probably getting into these, having two campers, and if that's something you're into, I say go for it. Jump into it. But this is the Cherokee Wolf Pup. I think it feels fantastic in here. Obviously, it's just us two in here, so it still feels roomy with two of us in here. If you have you and your spouse, then this is the place to hang out if you're looking for a smaller RV. Cherokee, you can't go wrong with them. So get hold of us. Get hold of us at RV Wholesalers. Like I said, they're out there now working, selling RVs. Things are going well. If you want to be part of that crowd, get hold of us.
Hi, I'm Bailey Durnell. I've been here for 5 years now, and I run the transportation and logistics department here.
And let's go back to the name, Bailey Durnell. That means, who's your dad?
Mike Durnell.
Yeah, one of the brothers that started the whole thing. What's it like working for your dad?
Has its good days and bad days,
Yeah.
mostly. I mean,
Yeah.
having your dad be your boss is different,
Yeah.
but I do enjoy coming to work every day and seeing my family.
As a dad myself, we are the bosses of our kids. So you just got to get used to it. Suck it up, Bailey.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
What do you like? What do you like about working here? Whether it includes your dad or not, because I know you love working with your dad. But just in general, what do you like working? What do you like doing here? What do you like seeing customers come in? Are they happy? What's going on?
I love that it's a big company, but we're not, obviously huge. So I love that, like, it kind of does really feel like a family. I walk into work and I know everybody's name. And I've made some super close friends working here. I just really love the people I work with, honestly. The customers, they're normally relatively pretty happy when they're here, and their experiences hearing them too is like, it's just really cool.
Yeah, and we talk all the time about when somebody becomes a customer, they're not just a customer, they're family. Do you feel like that's the case? Like when people buy an RV from you,
I feel like for the most part, because it's like once you buy the camper, you're going to be back for something, whether it's like a warranty, service issue, whatever, or if you want to buy your next one, you're going to come back. So it's like you see faces more often than not, and it kind of does feel like a family because you talk to customers over and over, and
and you treat your family well. And I know that your dad and David, that's one of the big things about this place. They want to make sure their customers feel like they're being taken care of.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, anything you want to say to the people out there thinking, hey, should I go to RV Wholesalers and buy an RV? What would you say to them right now?
Yes, buy a camper from us.
There you go. Straight to the point. Bailey, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, David here, hanging outside the Rockwood Ultralight. This is the 2608BS. If you have more information, you want to get more intense on what these RVs feature, then you can go to RV Wholesalers and take a look. This is kind of just a quick little walkthrough so you and I discover together what's in this thing. So from the outside, it looks like you're well, it's kind of cool because it's not one of the biggest, it's not one of the smallest, but it still has two entry doors, and we'll find out where that one leads to. I have an idea. I think I know where that may lead to, but we'll get to that in a minute. But looking at the outside, we have a spot here for you to hook up a griddle Griddles are great on these things, but you'll hook a griddle up. Most time it's up here. Let me see if I can find, it's in a storage space somewhere. It's not in this storage space, but I'm assuming this comes with a griddle that you'll just hook up there. Then you just hang out here underneath the awning, making some bacon, eggs in the morning. Daggone, it sounds like fun. We take a look at the back. Let's see what's going on back here. You've got your hose, so you clean the kids off at the end of the day. Ladder built in, backing camera prepped. Cable satellite. Okay, so all that kind of stuff back there. Again, I don't know RVs as well as our salespeople who are all out selling RVs right now, so we're just kind of covering the basics here. Let's get inside, take a look. You want to go first? That way, that way it's not awkward as you're following me into the camper. All right, when I first walk in, I notice this. I like this. A lot of times you don't see the double doors like this. I like that, a little space to store stuff. These come off if you want to hang stuff up here, coats or whatever. You got room under here. You kick your shoes off and throw them under there so they're not out in the way of people. Your controls for the awning, the lights, the temperature, right here. Let me tell you this. Again, I don't know if this comes off from just seeing it online on your camera, on your screen. Lots of room here. Very roomy. From here to here, all kinds of space. So let's look at this kitchen. There's kind of this corner sink, all kinds of space. Counter space is just crazy here. You see all this back here. Be a great place to store a crock pot, or I'd say like a coffee maker, but I think that would be over here. You want to get to it a little easier. But you got a crock pot cooking all day. Throw it back there, out of the way. Good size sink. We'll roll this thing up so you take a look. These things are just fun to play with anyways. So there you go. Good size sink. When you look at counter space, or I'm sorry, if you look at storage space, you've got all kinds of storage going on up here. Next to the microwave, you've got storage at the top. You've got storage below. And then a good size fridge over here. There you go, with a pull-out freezer. I really like these pull-out freezers. There's just something about it. It seems to, I don't know, it seems more compact yet roomy to slide it out and not have a door opening up. So there's that. 3-burner stovetop and an oven. Let's take a look at this oven. Let's take a look. So you can drop this down. You can drop this down. Get yourself a little more room in there. Maybe a small turkey, small ham. You out camping on Thanksgiving? There you go. Plenty of room. I know that our normal size oven at home, I don't use all that space at once. There's a lot of space in there. Look over at the dinette area. We've got the table that breaks down into, you drop this down onto here. It makes a bed by taking these, setting them on top of the table. You got yourself a bed to bring another 1 or 2 people in here. Storage underneath. Plenty of natural light coming in through these windows. Pull this one down, pull this one down. And then over here, look at this. We've got some nice theater seating. Looks like we've got the power for your phone. I don't know if mine will work because I've got a magnet in the back of it. It's got a magnet, so it doesn't work. But that will charge your phone. Some storage space, and I teased before, like this is where you would keep your remote. It will never be there. It's always going to be down in the cracks of these chairs. But they recline. Little thing here on the side. You pull this up. Pull this up. There you go. There you go. You're hanging out. You got your drink here. You got your snacks here. You got your phone charging, and you got TV happening right here. Small little fireplace here. Take the chill off in the room. Some storage space if you need to put anything underneath the TV or decorate a little bit on the shelf underneath the table. And then, of course, more lighting. I'll tell you what, you open this window and open that window over the dinette, you get a little breeze coming through here, you're watching TV, you're going to be out in no time. Sitting here, I'd be like that in a heartbeat. Storage above, you get some reading lights. It's good. It feels comfy. And it feels like, from me to where that sink is, it feels like a good distance. There's a lot of room in this thing. So I don't feel like you'd be on top of each other. This is definitely made for, you know, a couple or a couple and a couple kids. But let's take a look what else we have here. In here is the bathroom. We've got 2 doors into the bathroom. We'll talk about this. I'm sure you can figure it out before I do it. We've got narrow cabinet space here, but I think plenty of room, and it's kind of, I haven't seen this before. Again, they're just using space. They could have not used this at all. It narrows down as you go back, but you can put towels in there easily, which is what you need in the shower. The corner shower, it looks like it's got one of the savers, the water savers in here. A little, there you go, little pockets to keep stuff in, which is nice. As you're traveling down the road, you can just throw your soaps, your whatever up in there so they're not falling all over the place. You don't have to find a place for them. I'm going to jump up in here, and I haven't been in one for a couple minutes. I am 6 foot, so lots of room here. If you've ever been on a cruise, I feel like this is about the size of like a cruise ship shower. And those, I have no problem with cruise ship showers because I'm on a cruise. Same thing with you. Shower might be a little smaller than the one you have at home, but it doesn't matter. You're camping, and that's a good thing. Sink. Let's take a look at the storage underneath. All right, using space down here for storage, and then of course your medicine cabinet. So some good storage in here. We've got like a barn door, so that we save room and space as we come into the bedroom. The bedroom, again, storage underneath. Grab it. It's right here. It's got a handle on it. Lots of storage, it feels like. Yeah, look at that. So storage that leads to the outside. We didn't go to that side to see, but there, you can get to it from the outside. But also, these drawers will pull out. So you don't have to, if you want to get into these drawers, you don't have to lift this. You just pull the drawers out. Most of you are probably like, yeah, we know how drawers work, David. Just thought I'd let you know. Storage above. I may have pointed out the reading lights already. And then again, you've got these windows facing each other. Get a breeze going through here at night. That's good sleeping. That's good sleeping. TV backer over here. And then look at this. You're going to know if you look good or not because of this nice mirror on the outside of the closet here. Lots of space to hang clothes. Lots of stuff for folded clothes underneath. You get your water pump is over here. It's marked for you, just so you know. And then that door that we saw on the outside leads to the inside. So that being the case, if you have friends over, or you need to come in and use the restroom, and you don't want to tramp through the whole house, you would come right in through here. Just a little walkway before you get to the bathroom. Again, it's not a huge RV, but it feels huge inside. It's roomy, and you could easily fit, you know, mom, dad, 2 kids out there, mom, dad, a friend, and yeah, have a good time camping. So again, if you're looking for RVs, the place to do it is RV Wholesalers. They're good people. I've known them for about 5 years now. I'm learning about RVs as probably you are learning about RVs. I just happen to be here walking through it for you. If you have questions, get hold of them. The number's at the bottom. They would love to talk to you. I will tell you, I've never heard them talk to anybody like pressuring them into stuff. I've only heard great things about people who have interacted and bought from RV Wholesalers. So from me to you, without one of the salespeople sitting here, I'm telling you, RV Wholesalers is a way to go if you're into an RV. So do what you got to do to get in here, to talk to somebody, and maybe you'll find yourself in one of these RVs. Question for you. You got a toy that need hauled? If so, I got your RV. It's right here. This is the Rogue SUT. It's from Forest River. Before we get inside, a little bit of storage over here. I'm going to take a look. You can hang out there if you want to, or you can come with me. I know this generator would go in this front spot. Yeah, as far as outside, that is your storage space right there. I didn't see anything on the other side. Looks like it's solar prepped, so you've got that in there. You got your awning, you've got your speakers, you got your place for your TV. And yeah, so that's the outside. Let's get inside and take a look. Like I said, if you've got a toy you need hauled, this may be for you. I'll let you go first. So again, this is what I would call a toy hauler. There are times when we have toy haulers that are separated, like you have your living area, you've got a wall with a door, and you walk out into what I would call the garage. This is all one piece. So if you stand back, come back here and take a look back here. This is kind of cool though. It's just this open awesomeness. So I want to talk to you. If you have a toy to haul, whether it's a side-by-side, a four-wheeler, a golf cart, whatever, this is perfect. This deck obviously serves as the ramp. This would drop down. You'd ride the toy up into here. When you're not using it as a ramp, you're using it as a deck, just a party deck out here. I love these things. I think this is a brilliant thing. This, you know, when I started doing some of these RV shows back in during the COVID times, this was one of my favorite things, just this outdoor deck. So what do you do if you don't have a toy hauler? Why would you want one of these? That's a good question. I think it's open to you. I mean, you could turn this into anything. If you're the kind of folks that like to entertain and like to party, you have all this space to get creative with and do something with. Before we talk about that, I noticed that the bed is up here. So there's a bed up. This is a queen size bed that would pull down so you have room for people to sleep up here if you have guests. As far as like what could you do with this space? If you're into entertaining, I'll tell you, my wife and I am trying to build a little honky-tonk in our garage. My wife and I love Nashville. I wanted to do something for her, bring a little bit of Nashville to our home. So I'm building a honky-tonk. It's got a little bar, a little place where we play darts, which I guess you would call a dartboard. and I made a big sign. So maybe that's something you would build in here. Like build a little bar right along here, and this is all just fun space for people to hang out during tailgating parties. I don't know. The options are totally up to you what you could do with the space, but something fun to think about. If you're looking for like a little party bus, this might be the way to go. But let's take a look at the kitchen here. You've got some storage, obviously, above. So storage above the refrigerator, above everything else here. You got your microwave, a 3-burner stove, storage underneath, and a small little oven. So if you are entertaining and you build in a little honky-tonk in the back, you got pizza rolls going on in here. It's not a party until you have pizza rolls. I like this, a little step up so you have, you double the space to store things. You can store cups, maybe coffee mugs under there or whatever. Have your coffee maker up here, coffee pot. Yeah, so there you go. A good, cool little sink. A little bit of storage underneath there. But the sink coming with a cutting board. You got your strainer you throw across there. You got your where you wash your vegetables. And then you got this thing. I love this thing. I saw one of these in another RV. You've seen these at bars where you just take your cup, water sprays up into it and cleans it out. So it's right there. I don't want to push it just in case they've got water hooked up somewhere. A little table over here. So maybe if you had a couple bar stools, you could put them under here, have a little dining area here. It's a cool little space. A cool little space that could be really fun for entertaining. And even if you do have a side-by-side, once you take that side-by-side out, you still have all this room to do something with. So get creative with it. And if you've done that, let us know. Send us something at RV Wholesalers. Let us see pictures of what you've done with your RV. We would love to show that on the show.
They've also got a camera prep right up here.
You know, I saw that. I knew it was a camera prep. Is that just for like security?
Yeah, you could if you were towing something, you have like your side-by-side back here.
Nice.
And you're driving down the road, you can just look and see, okay, are the tie downs good? Is it moving around?
That's good.
Is it sliding?
That's awesome. That's smart. I like it. Good eye. Good eye. Let's take a look in here. The bathroom. Another good sized bathroom. You got your corner shower. It's a decent sized corner shower. It's a good sized corner shower. Lots of storage here, up here. Clear at the top even, using all the space they can. Leaving this open. Medicine cabinet. Good sized medicine cabinet. And let's take a look. Some decent storage underneath the sink. Again, I talked earlier, I feel like campers are also cruisers. At least a lot of the campers I've talked to like to cruise also. These little corner showers remind me of the showers on cruise. My wife and I just started cruising back in 2022. We've been on a few of them since, and we just love it. But that's what it reminds me of. And the showers, I think this might be even a little bigger than the shower on like a cruise ship. And I've never had an issue with showers on a cruise ship. Of course, I'm just in a good mood because I'm on a cruise ship. Let's close this up and take a look at the master bedroom. And here you go. It is a master bedroom. It's a little smaller, a little tighter with space here, but it still gives you what you need: your bed and storage. So you've got plenty of storage above and beside and below. There'll be storage underneath the bed here. Some deep storage underneath there. You got your TV backer here. You get your vents coming in for air. And, of course, windows on either side, again, which is great to get some breeze going through there. But there you go. This is a nice little RV. I know I say that about every one of them, but you got everything you need right here, and it's what I think of as an average size RV. And it's, you know, the only difference is it's a toy hauler. So you use it to haul your toys, or you use it to entertain or do whatever you want in that space. Yeah, so there you go. Get hold of us. We've got all kinds of toy haulers, not just this. We got all kinds of them you can look at online, rvwholesalers.com or rv.com? rvw.com. That makes much more sense. rvw.com or rvwholesalers.com. Get on there, explore a little bit, see what we have, or come down and visit us. We would love to see you down here, talk to you. Never high pressure, answer all your questions. This is a good place to start. David hanging outside a Arpod, Forest River Arpod. These things are great. Just a fantastic RV. I say average, small to average size. Right up front here, you got some pass-through storage. Lots of storage all the way through there. You can really pack that with almost anything you need, I would think. The front here, let's take a front. It looks like the front of a camper. There you go. I love these because I know that right inside here, most likely, I haven't been inside, most likely is the head of the bed. And if that's the case, this is such a great feeling to just be able to look outside, see the stars at night, or in the morning if you have the window open or the shades up, the sunlight's going to come up and wake you up naturally. It's just a good feeling. You know what I'm talking about. If you're camping, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We've got an awning, decent size awning. You got your speakers, you got the LED lights, dual axle. And yeah, it's backed. It's prepped for a backing camera. If you look at these top features, you're going to zoom in on that. You get an idea of a towing guide. Maybe you can pause or take a screenshot of your camera. Of course, you have any questions like this, the folks at RV Wholesalers will be more than happy to help you with those kind of questions. And with me being like a spokesperson for RV Wholesalers, I'll be honest with you, this one I don't know. I don't know the weight of it. I don't know the specifics of the deep down details. You can get all that from RV Wholesalers. The guys and gals are out selling RVs right now. So it's just me walking through, showing you what I see, hopefully getting you into these things. Let's jump up inside and look at walking in. Like, look at this cute little dinette area right in the back of the place. I love it. It's great. I feel like, I'm not sure if I've seen this before. This is kind of neat. A little RV, or a little dinette right here in the back of the RV. I'm assuming, and yeah, it's obvious, This table will come off. You got these braces here, which makes me understand that this will set, the table will set here. You can take these off and turn this into a very narrow bed, or it's just another seating area where this is one long couch. Maybe throw a cushion back here behind so you have something to lean up against. But it turns from a dinette into a couch slash bed for a small child or a small human. And it's a storage above. I can see from sitting right here, there's some storage above. There's a TV right here that is facing the living area. Again, these are kind of theater seatings. You got the recliner, you pull this, the reclining will happen, and your cup holders. I don't want to pass this up though. Like I said, we got storage up here. Looks like we've got some on the side here, just your basic hole in the wall with the net holding things in places. Those are always great. Going back to your TV, you've got lots of counter space here. You kind of have this sink with more space here like this. So if you need to dry stuff, you can have your strainer here right next to your sink. You got plenty of room there. And then this, you lift this up and you've got your outlets. Come on. Anyways, that's your outlets. It's hard for me to reach over there. And if you need to close it up, this is kind of nice. Close that up, give yourself even more countertop space. I don't know if I mentioned dual 2 stove burners and then a microwave. That is a convection oven. So it does a little bit of both. If you haven't seen like a convection oven or know what it is, it's like a microwave. It's also kind of like an oven and sometimes like an air fryer. It does a lot of cool things. So that takes the place of an oven. More storage, more outlets, USB, storage above. You get your smoke detectors, your air conditioner, and then I like this. I like kind of the unfinished wood look of these things. So it looks like it's been cut off of an actual tree. You still have the details in it. You get the uneven cut. I just think it looks good. The refrigerator right here. Get your freezer on top. There you go. I open these refrigerators all the time. Like people are like, "Oh, I hope he opens a refrigerator." I've never seen inside one of those before. But there you go. There's a refrigerator. I do it not to show you what it looks like inside a refrigerator. I do it so you see how big the refrigerator is. Let's walk into this pass-through bathroom. We've been in a bathroom like this earlier today. It's got the, I know that because it's got the. See what that is? You sweep into place. Like I don't want to knock this into a dustpan. You bring it over here, lift that up. I'm gonna do it again. Lift that up. Knock the dirt right into there, sucks it up, and takes it into a little bin out there. So that's kind of nice. Clean this whole place in no time. You got your toilet, obviously, and your shower. It's a little wider shower. That's kind of nice. You got your hooks up here, so nothing worse than getting out of the shower and have to walk cold and wet and dripping over to get your towel. Hang it up right here, so reach out, grab your towel, and dry off before you get all over the floor. Fan, always great. You see those in most bathrooms, but keeps the humidity down. A little bit of storage here, both 2 drawers and some like a cabinet here. You don't have a medicine cabinet, but you got a pretty cool light with this backlit. I like that. A little bit of space underneath the sink. So let me show that. So you can put some stuff up here if you need to put some medicine. Maybe you have a one shelf for your medicine cabinet type stuff. It's right there. You can get to it. A little bit of space back here to keep toothbrushes, bar soap, hand soap, whatever you need. Decent bathroom, but it leads right through to the bedroom. So here you go. We've got the window at the front. Like I said, I was right. It's the window. It's got the shade pulled right now, but the window is right over top of the head of the bed, which is just great for views. You got a little bit of storage on either side. It does have a bar up here, so you can hang clothes up here. You'll have storage underneath, and then 3 storages here. Now, this isn't very deep, but it is placed for more storage. You can roll shirts, put shirts up in here. If you need to drop shoes in there, whatever you need to do, and then your TV would go here. Looks like even a speaker back here, so I'm assuming you can play some music through the entire thing. I would assume. I might be wrong, but those are all questions you can ask if you're interested in one of these. This is a great little RV, and it could be yours. Again, get hold of the folks at RV Wholesalers. They want to talk to you. They want to make sure you get in the RV that you need, the RV that you want and need. And there might be something where you're like, I want this RV, and if they listen to you, it may not be the RV for you for whatever reason, because they know what they're talking about, and they may be able to direct you into another RV. And I don't want you to think that means that they're thinking, all right, you don't want this RV, let me sell you this more expensive RV. I've heard them tell stories about how somebody wanted an RV and they're like, I think that's too much RV for you. Let me get you into a smaller one, save you some money with just the same amenities and all that. So trust the folks at RV Wholesalers. Take that step if you're ready, and give them a call. Get yourself into an RV, and you can find yourself in one of these right here. This is nice. RV Wholesaler family. I just made that up.
There you go.
Theme song. You got to do the close though. RV Wholesaler family.
Bye.
Perfect. All right. Tell us who you are, what you do, how long you been here.
Yeah, I'm Scott. I've been here, actually celebrated 10 years in June with the company. And yeah, I know one of the owner's sons really well. We grew up, went to school together. We actually went to college together, and I got to work here. I kind of started outside doing like the maintenance and mowing and stuff for him. Have a couple campgrounds that I worked at for a while, and then once I graduated, got my business degree, I came inside and I kind of started with marketing. And from then, my job is just to get people in the door.
Yeah.
So,
nice.
And I love it. I love every minute of it. It's been a wild ride.
Yeah.
Been here through COVID. And it was just, I feel like I still haven't had like a normal year in the RV industry yet.
Right.
But,
I started hanging out with you guys during COVID. How does working through COVID relate to working here now? I didn't know, because COVID was weird for everybody.
Yeah. Well, I came inside in 2019, 2020,
So
somewhere
right-
in there.
right
And it was
before
like
it started, yeah.
Yeah, so it was like I came in and things real died down from COVID just when it first started. And then, you know, we found out that, hey, the safe way to travel and camp and everything, to travel is camping. So,
and that's where I first met you, was when I started doing those live RV shows.
So, I was here from the conception of the RV shows. So we started those. Camper sales did very well in the RV industry. We sold, I think the whole industry as a total sold like 2 or 3 times as many as it was used to. And then the economy started slowing down a little bit, and from then we've seen some real weird times that the RV industry isn't used to. So,
and that's I think that's with everything with COVID.
Yeah,
Really threw a wrench in things. But
so
I know it's on the uptick now. Things are looking good right now.
Things are looking much better now. So we're excited to see what the rest of this year and then next year holds. But yeah, so right now I'm still. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah. What do you?
I'm still doing. I do some other stuff with some RV rentals as well. But yeah, I have my hands in a lot of different things here. So.
What's one thing you'd want potential customers, potential family to know about this place before they even come in?
Yeah, the thing that I've always liked about RV Wholesalers and the Durnells that run it, they did a really good job of, it's a big company, but it still feels like that small town family. Yeah, it's what you want, who you would want to buy from.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things they do behind the scenes for people that, we had a tornado that came through here a little over a year ago, and they did stuff. I still won't know everything they did or in the community to help with people. And they're great people to work for. They're amazing. It's a God-centered company, and that's kind of the whole reason we're here is we want you to buy a camper from us, not only because we will get you the best deal, and it's, but also because it's an opportunity for us to preach to everyone, get God in front of as many people as possible. So that's why I love this place.
Perfect. This has been another episode of RV Wholesaler Family.
Bye.
Nails it every single time. Hey guys, you're stuck with David again. All our salespeople are out selling these RVs that we're showing you all day. So you're gonna walk through it with a guy that is experiencing it for the first time with you. So let's take a look at this Forest River. It's a Surveyor Legend X. You have to say it like that legally. You have to say Surveyor Legend X. Starting off right up front here with a pass-through storage. We don't have the other side open, but I promise you that's a door over there. If you can see through there. You know what? I just saw your camera. It'd be great to bend down there and then have somebody crawl towards you real fast, like a horror movie. We'll have to do that at Halloween time. You have space here to hang a griddle. It's up there pretty high, so you're gonna be cooking right up here. Wear a face mask or something. But there's where you would hang your griddle. Either that or have a little step up here. Awning all the way across, almost all the way across. This thing's a little longer than I thought it would be. Some storage underneath. Get 2 windows here. Again, I think I know what that's going to be. We'll find out here in a bit. Dual axle. Prep for backing camera. Let's get inside and take a look. We'll go up to the front door here and take a look and see what's inside here. It looks like we're walking right into... this is actually what I would say is the back door. So we're going to start from the back. I say that only because it's walking right into the bedroom, which I think is nice. Oh, look at this. I don't know, is it on this side too? Yeah. You've got 2 shelves back there for storage. It looks like even a cup holder. Yeah, so that's kind of nice. You keep stuff out of your way. I know we've talked about CPAP machines or with cup holders. My wife always has a cup of water or something with her. You can throw that back there. Storage on either side. It's going to be mirrored on either side, so you get places to hang clothes, places for folded clothes, and then quite a bit of storage above. That goes all the way to the front of the RV, so that goes back there. It's black there, but that goes back. It looks like it might be flat down, but it's not. It goes back pretty far. So this is your bedroom. Like I said, we're starting off backwards. You got a air conditioner up here, TV backer over here to the side, and then you walk through this way into the pass-through bathroom. Big shower. That's a good-sized shower. It's not so much wide this one, but it's deep. So you got a good-sized shower there. A couple places to hang your towels, and then the sink. Small little sink, but you got area here to put stuff, any toothbrushes or anything you need put here, and then a little bit of storage underneath. Actually, pretty good amount of storage underneath. And that is flat. That is not a medicine cabinet. Your bathroom, you pass through into the daily living space. I love the cutting board back here. I'm assuming this would go over the sink if you need it to. Yep. That's nice. So your cutting board becomes part of your countertop when you need more countertop space. When you don't need it, you just set it right up here. It keeps out of your way and keeps it from falling all over the place. Hook it right on there. Storage above. Let's take a look here. Look at that. Right underneath your stove top, you've got storage, 2 drawers. Again, using all the space they can. Microwave above, and your Furrion refrigerator. Microwave, of course, also Furrion. Let's take a look here. Dining area. 2 big windows in your living area, letting in a lot of natural light, letting you experience nature. Imagine pulling up next to a lake, having a lake right out there and being able to, I would turn the chair around and just face out that way and just watch nature. This breaks down, obviously it breaks down into a bed. Again, you take this off, drop it down here, put these here, throw some sheets and stuff on there. You got yourself another bed. So you're sleeping 2 back here, 1 or 2 here. Then we're gonna look at a bunk room here in just a minute. But coming into like the living room area, which again has a door up here that I thought would be the back door for some reason. It's not. It's what I would consider the front door. Come into a big amount of storage right there. I would say that's a walk-in. I mean, you have to walk in to get to the back of that. And let me see here. Yes, you look down low, you can put a washer and dryer in there. There's a hookup down there for a washer and dryer. So if you're going to be in this thing on a regular basis, it's a great place to put your washer and dryer. A little bit of storage underneath the TV, the backing for the TV right here. And I've asked, like, sometimes, like, do they come with TVs? And sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. The reason they don't, and I think this is smart, is because sometimes they'll come with like a cheap TV, a TV that maybe not great, maybe not a smart TV, but they want it looks good because it's already in there. And you can actually do yourself a favor, go out, because good TVs are fairly cheap now. You can go out and get yourself a good TV, one that you really want, smart TV that does what you need, and put it up yourself, and you're set and ready to go. So there you go. Looking back here, they did it to me again. I know it's a slide, but look at this. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell where that slide starts. Normally, what I'd seen in the past is a big lip here that goes up to a carpeted area. That is flush. That is nice. It feels like one floor coming through there. You got your couch here, which I see a hinge. So yes, this is probably going to be a jackknife. Hey, look at there. Look at that. I'm figuring stuff out with you guys. So you're sleeping 2 back here, 1 or 2 here, 1 or 2 here. Not that you need or want this many people when you're camping, but if you need it, it's here. You got that, and then you got the bunk room back here for the kids. You get 2, 3, 4 kids, or 2 kids and their friends. Look at this. How cool. Every one of these bunks has USB, so you can all be watching their devices and all be charging. You've got lights underneath. Oh, the lights, let me see here. Oh, this is a push button. Okay, so you got lights up here. You can turn off the lights in the whole thing and then turn these on if one kid wants to read over here and one kid wants it dark over here. Lots of storage, obviously, behind me. Storage underneath this one. I mean, you could probably even throw another kid under there. Look, you can sleep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people in here. This is like the clown car of RVs. You imagine 11 people walking out of here in the morning? It's awesome. So if you got a big family and you want a decent size RV, there's a lot of space in here. A lot of space. This may be the way to go. Again, lots of natural light coming in. You've got a decent sized kitchen over here in the corner. The bathroom with the two-way bathroom or pass-through bathroom, and a door in the back going right into the bedroom. What more do you need? I believe I think I pointed it out. Yeah, AC back in that bedroom and an AC right here. Everything you need. Everything you need right here in this package. So if you see something you like, get hold of us at rvwholesalers.com or give us a call at the number below. Talk to us. We want to be there for you to answer all your questions. You may not be ready for an RV, but if you're ready to at least ask questions, we're here for you. All right, hanging out with Mike Durnell here at RV Wholesalers. Yeah, RVs are back.
I hope. It's been a little while.
Yeah, I know COVID was fantastic for the RV market. And then,
yeah, we took a little dip afterwards, but yeah, things are looking good.
Yeah, love it. That's good to hear. Things are going good here. I talked to your brother a bunch, and I love the fact that you're still driven by your faith here.
Yeah, for sure.
RV Wholesalers.
There's times, unfortunately, it's all you got.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, this may be a little vulnerable. I lost my dad in January this year, and one thing that keeps me going is knowing that I'll see him again.
Yeah.
And that he's better off right now than I am.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I had somebody tell my brother once when Mom left that, you know, he said, "Well, I just wish I could see her one more time." He said, "If you could see her in heaven, you would not bring her back to this."
Right. It'd be very selfish to take them from what you're experiencing.
Again, I think life's great, but we have no idea how good that is.
We have nothing to compare it to, like as far as like literally compare it to.
Right.
And yeah, I that's what keeps me from, you know, crying every single day. Is that I miss him, and it's sad here. I know things are fine for him. And what a great day it'll be when I see him again.
Yeah.
You know?
No, and he'll be waiting at the gate.
Yeah. Yep. With another dumb dad joke. So right before COVID, my wife and I bought their place, moved in, took over payments and everything, remodeled the house so that to make life easier for him. So he had his TV room in the back, and I'd go back every once in a while and say, "Hey, I'm running to the grocery store. Do you need anything?" And every single time he'd say, "No, I don't need anything, but I'd drive if I were you," instead of running to the. And he'd laugh for 15. I'd get angry, and he'd laugh for 15 minutes. And I'm like, Dad, that's the dumbest. It was funny the first time you said it, but not the 100 times since.
Now,
the first
sometimes
time.
the same joke over and over gets
You know,
funny.
it starts getting funny again. Well, I've got it. I put it on my arm. I'd drive if I were you. So it's part of me forever. But yeah, it's my faith that got me through. I don't understand how people make it through without that.
You know, I ask that question all the time, man.
Yeah.
I really do, especially when, you know, we all have events in life, big and small, but when you've been around as long as I have, you've seen some big ones.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, with me, it's been all natural. You know, I natural order of things.
Right.
You know, Grandma and Grandpa leave first, then Mom and Dad, then, oh crap, I'm not, you know. You know, I think when it gets out of the natural order is when it's really bad, and very, very fortunately, that has not happened to me.
And that's happened quite a bit on my wife's side. Again, good thing. Good thing we have our faith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I sent a thing to the staff this morning about, you know, being positive and again, we all have events. In Urban Meyer's book, he used a formula for the same thing. I've seen it in 100 different books, but he used a formula with event plus your response equals your outcome.
Yeah.
And our response is what we can't control the event.
Right.
I mean, it could have just been a fender bender today.
Yeah.
Nobody got hurt, but it's still an event.
Yeah.
Something small, you know, something huge like Dad leaving.
Yeah.
But your response to that is how the outcome turns out.
Exactly.
And we can choose to be positive about the traffic jam tonight. We can choose to be highly, highly negative.
Yep.
You know, and sometimes that gets away from us.
Yeah, and sometimes it's work. I mean, I talk. I've had a chance recently to speak at some businesses about the power of laughter. Laughter, talk about the power of laughter, is just an outward expression of joy. You know, if you're joyful on the inside, you're laughing.
Yeah.
And they say that there's a statistic that says children laugh or smile toddlers or babies laugh or smile 300 to 400 times a day. Adults laugh or smile 10 to 15 times a day.
Yeah, I've read that.
So we lose that joy when I think we need it most.
We allow life to kind of beat us out of it.
Yeah.
And that's too bad because that's what we need.
And part of it, I think, is you lose joy when there's no hope. And with Christ, there's hope. Yeah. What would you say to folks? I know you like to talk to them when they come in here.
We try to witness to every customer that comes in. I'm going to cheat and use my card just because I want people to see our card. The method that we use to lead people to Jesus Christ is in this. And anybody watching that ever wants some of these, I mean, here's the problem with the Christian community. You know, I know this guy isn't saved. He works next to me. I know he doesn't know Jesus Christ. I don't know how to approach that.
Yeah.
And it scares us a little bit.
Yeah, it can be intimidating.
You know, I do it every day, so it doesn't bother me. It's second hat to me.
Right.
But I'll admit when I first started doing it, it's a little scary.
Yeah.
But
you fear rejection. You fear what they're going to think about me. But
see, and I honestly try to be the least judgmental Christian that there is. And one thing that's helped me with that is I figured out that your belief or disbelief will never change where I'm going.
Right.
I mean, that's the fact. It can't change. So you can tell me I'm crazy. You can poke me in the chest, whatever you want to do. I know I'm good.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if today's the last day, I'm good.
You're set.
I mean, the worst thing that the world can do to me is kill me, and that's the best thing the world can do for me. You know.
Right.
So anyway, back to this. The method that we use to lead people to Christ is in this. You can see there's a QR code on it. That takes you to our salvation video, which is awesome. Our guys made that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go through this. Like, you don't have to answer, but just like I'm leading a friend to Jesus Christ. Some of the questions, I always start out by just saying, tell me about your spiritual beliefs. There's no right or wrong answer. That just gets people talking.
Right.
And they don't always know where I'm going, which is okay too. Then we get a little more specific. I say, to you, who is Jesus? There is a right or wrong answer to that, right? Do you believe in a heaven and a hell? That's a yes or no. That's an interesting question because a lot of people believe in heaven. They do not believe in hell.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Right.
Obviously, you've not read a lot of the Bible because God talks more about hell than heaven. I was
getting ready to say that.
When you pass away, where do you think you'll end up? That's a deep one. Here's the biggie. When you get to heaven, and we're all going to get there for a minute at least. you may or may not be staying.
Right.
But when God says, Dave, why would I let you into my heaven? We're going to have to answer to that at some point. If you don't know Jesus Christ, you may not have an answer for that.
Right.
Let me read a couple of verses real quick. In Ephesians 2:8, it says, for by grace you're saved through faith. This is not from yourself. It's a gift of God, not by works, so that no one can boast. I love that verse because it says how you're saved, not by how much money I give or all the people I help. No, it says not by works. So nothing I can do personally can get me to heaven.
Right.
I think we should still be good people.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, I think that's what God wants from us. We should take care of each other. It's, you know, He says we got to love each other. In Romans 3:23, it says, "For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God." I think God says it all. We've all sinned. There's nobody on this earth that hadn't sinned except for Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Then Romans 6:23, if you believe we've all sinned, this one says the wages of that sin is death, which means hell in the Bible. But, and that's a great place for a but, the gift of God is eternal life, which means heaven, through Jesus Christ. So Christ dying on the cross, that moment in time the Bible calls a gift. If you accept that gift, you're going to go to heaven.
Yeah.
That's how simple it is. And then Romans 10:9 says, if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you'll be saved. That's how simple it is.
Yeah.
What we ask people to do, Dave, is we say a prayer, a simple prayer. We ask them if they would just repeat it after us. And 99% of them say yes, the ones that are getting saved.
Yeah.
So that's what I'd like to do now for the folks at home. Whether you're listening to us on the radio or you hear us on TV, whatever, you don't have to say this out loud. If you're in a group of people and it freaks you out a little bit, say it to yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
You don't have to close your eyes. You don't have to close your hands.
No, but I'll say it. This is the prayer that we use. There's no special power in the one that I use. It's just the power is you inviting Jesus Christ into your life.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll say the prayer, and again, if anybody needs any of these cards, any Christians out there want some, just call us. Ask for Mike. I'll send you some. We just want the word spread. That's what we're here for. So let's pray. Heavenly Father, I have sinned against you. I want forgiveness for my sins. I believe that Jesus died on the cross for me and rose again. Father, I give you my life to do with as you wish. I want Jesus Christ to come into my life and into my heart. This I ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Now, anybody that said that with us, we believe they've been born again, they've received salvation, they've gotten saved, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
But we believe that's the one door to heaven.
Yeah.
So if they pass today or pass in 45 years, they're still going to heaven.
The thief on the cross.
Yeah.
That very moment.
Right.
He said, "Hey, I believe you are who you say you are," and he said, "Tonight you'll be with me in heaven."
No, that's one of my favorite passages in the Bible. It really is.
Yeah.
And we don't know what those boys did, but it wasn't good.
No, they're hanging on the cross.
Right.
Yeah.
That was the worst you could be to the Romans.
Yep.
And most people got killed in many, many other ways. That was the worst.
Yeah.
So those were not good guys.
Right.
But all it took was just, I believe in you.
Yep.
And Christ gave him what he asked for.
Yeah, it's a good story.
So no, it's very, very simple.
Yeah. If you prayed that prayer and you need somebody to talk to, I'm sure Mike would talk to you.
Oh, absolutely.
Give him a call right now, and he would love to talk to you.
We
about
just
that.
love to know that you did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We love to hear those stories.
Yeah. Next step would be, finding a Bible-based church around town. Talk to obviously everybody out there has a friend that maybe for years you knew they were right. This is one of those Christian friends of mine. Talk to them. Say, hey, where are you?
Yeah.
I'd like to come visit your church this weekend.
No, don't worry about it being Catholic or Baptist.
Yeah.
And I don't care about that.
Yeah, as long as they're teaching the Bible.
If they're teaching the Bible and they tell you there's one door to heaven, that's through Jesus Christ. Yeah. Man, if you like it there, stay there.
Yeah. And also, don't think going into a church means you're going into a room full of perfect people.
No.
Because unfortunately, there are some people who think they are perfect, and they can kind of ruin what church is about. Church is about healing people and helping people and drawing people to God. It's not for people who think they've got it all together.
No, but if you get past those few, they're all good people.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, I've told people many times the best thing about church is the people. The worst thing about church is the people.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, but that's true.
Yeah,
That's an honest answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, there's way more good. Just like you think everything's
people use
going
that as an excuse to stay away from church or stay away from.
I've had people tell me before, oh, I don't go to church. There's too many hypocrites. Yeah. I say, oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And they shake their heads, just like you and me.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and,
Yep.
and once they laugh, then they're like, I guess you're right. Like I am right.
Right.
And on that point, I'm absolutely right.
Yeah.
We've all been hypocritical.
Oh yeah.
Probably not for the last time.
No.
That's okay.
Yep. Yeah.
That ain't gonna kill anybody.
That's right. That's right.
No, we make it a little too hard.
Yeah. Yep. When it's such a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. We've got more stuff coming up for you, but yeah. Again, if you prayed that prayer or you need any of these, get hold of us. We'd like to know. Standing outside a Rockwood Roo. I haven't been through one of these in quite a while. Let's start with this outdoor kitchen right here. You got your 2 stovetops. What's cool though, 2 burner stovetop. What's cool though is you have this back here you can hook a griddle on. So you can have a griddle, you can have the stovetop going here. You can even put a little table here to hook on there so you can get to all the stuff you need. Your refrigerator, decent sized refrigerator. It's a very good refrigerator. And then a little bit of storage up here. So there you go. There's your outdoor kitchen. There's nothing better than cooking outside, whether it's at home on a griddle or a grill or on a campground. You get saying hi to people as they walk by. I've already gone there in my mind. I'm already camping right now. Rockwood Roo. Let's talk about this. The cool thing about Rockwood Roos, awning, speakers, are these right here. I've camped, but I've never stayed in a Roo with one of these. If you don't know what this is, I'm sure you can figure it out. We're going to get inside right now and take a look and show you exactly what this is. Let's go to this one down here first, because that one's more of a cave-like, which is cool. But this is what it is. This is the front bed. It's basically like a tent in your bed. You drop this out, it comes out, you throw this bar in there to keep that set up, and you're basically camping in your camper, but in a tent. You can unzip the sides, a lot of breeze come through there. Man, I really want to stay in one of these sometime. Listen, you can hear, right now you can hear traffic out there, but imagine being out in the middle of nowhere and just hearing nature out there. How nice would that be? This is, yep, it's a heated mattress. So you'd plug this in right here, and it would heat this mattress just in case it's a little chilly of a night. But I don't know about you, but I like sleeping in chilly. That sounded weird, chilly. I like sleeping when it's chilly. You're covering up, you feel good, and you got a little heater going on underneath you. This is cool. Some storage underneath. Storage underneath. But then you're right here in the living room space. Some theater seating right here. I'm assuming, maybe not. I thought maybe I'm sure those come out. Storage above. I'm going to say those come out. I'm sure these. Maybe not. Anyways, you're right here across from, I know I'm awful. I should know more about this stuff. But like I've said in the past, I've been a spokesperson for RVW for a while. I don't know the details of a lot of these. Like I said, it's like you're here walking through these, discovering them for the first time. TV above the fireplace and some storage. I can tell right now you've got storage behind the TV. There you go. A little bit of storage back there. I say a little bit. That's more than a little bit. Lots of storage back here. If you're real creative, or handy, I guess would be the thing. You know, you can see, if you're looking at this, you can see back in there. I'm sure somebody who knows what they're doing could put a piece of plywood here, cut a space open here, so it could lock and close that off there. That's just me wanting to do something like that. But very cool. Very cool little living space. More storage next to the fridge. Lots of storage, actually. And I'm not sure why they didn't just make this one big piece, but there you go. That And then let's take a look inside the refrigerator again. I know you know what it looks like in front of inside a refrigerator, but you see how big the space is. So there you go. And I know we've mentioned this on past walkthroughs. We just turned this on not long ago, and that's already, like, that's freezer cold right now. That happened quick. Right next to it, of course, is our kitchen. 3-burner stovetop. You got an oven, maybe a small bird you could cook in there. Cornish hen sounds good. Yeah. Heck, now you're making me hungry and excited for Christmas. Not that I've ever had a Cornish hen at Christmas, but when I think Cornish hen, I think Christmas. Microwave up here, some more storage, and then a good-sized sink. Look at this bad boy. Roll these up. There you go. Good-sized sink, and of course, again, more storage. Let's take a look. All right, let's look at the dining room area. This, of course, will break down into a bed. This table breaks down and rests right on these stoppers here. That means you would take these off of here, set them on top of there, and you got yourself a bed. And what's funny is, like, I've been told that for a while, that you can do that, and I see it in my head. But I walked in one day to one of these, and they actually had it made up like a bed, and I thought it was a bed. So to really understand what that looks like is, you put that down, put those on, and then throw sheets and bed cover on there, and it looks like a bed. It serves as a bed. That's what it is when you break it down. So it definitely serves two purposes. Big window next to it, so you can hang out, enjoy nature while you're eating. More storage here. Let's take a look. These will come out. You have hooks here, so if you're wanting to hang something, you can remove these, have them hang as long as you want, or keep a couple in. There you go. More storage. I got more storage. Anytime I see storage, I like to point it out. Does that go all the way through? Hey, look at there. It does. So you got a little corner storage. Again, I love when RV designers are thinking, all right, I need to make sure I use all my space for storage. All my open space needs to be storage. They're doing that here. I see the griddle underneath. So yeah, I was right. It does come with a griddle. There's a griddle and yeah, the top of the griddle. That way you can fry up some bacon out there while you're boiling eggs or whatever you need to do. Bathroom, pretty standard bathroom. You got your storage back here. Your corner shower with the water saving system on it. And what that is, at home you have to run your water for a while before it gets warm. I know we do. This will run the water, but it will recycle it, and then once it's hot, then you jump in, and you're not wasting water that way. So get your sink, decent amount of countertop. Let's take a look underneath there. Not a lot of space under there for storage. There's other important things under there. It's not like they just block that off so you can't use it. But there you go. There's your bathroom, a little hand towel there on the side. And then, like I said, we passed this by the first time. But this is, ouch, just hit my knee. This is I was looking for a light. It's not going to have a light on plastic. Or vinyl or whatever that is. But that's okay. There's plenty of outlets. There's outlets up here. There's a TV backer here, so you can put a TV in here. This, I think, if it was me and my wife and we had to choose from here or here, I think I'd pick this one because it's closed off. You get your own private TV, USB here, everything you need right here. And again, this one is heated. This is a heated mattress. Yeah, I like them. I really want to camp in one of these someday. If you camp in them, let us know. Send us a text or an email. Let us know how much you love camping in a Rockwood Roo. And if it's different, how different it is than sleeping in like a normal bed in a camper. Again, RVWholesalers.com or RVW.com. You can get your questions answered there. You can find out about their Buckeye service guarantee, what the over and above that they do for their family, which is you. Once you buy an RV from RV Wholesalers, you become part of their family. So if anything, get to their website, check it out, explore, spend a little bit of time on there looking at some of the RVs, and then there'll be a phone number there. Click on it, call them, and talk to somebody. Get yourself in one of these RVs. If that's where you need to be, get yourself in one of them. So thanks for hanging out with us at another RV show. We've had a great time. Hope you found the RV of your dreams. Hope you had questions answered. If not, get hold of us. We can answer those questions for you. It was a good day.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw a lot of cool campers here.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, give us a call, 877-877-4494. We'd love to hear from you.
Keep an eye out for more. We hope to do a lot of these so that you stay in touch with the camping community. We'll see you guys next time.